There's a show in town, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. Steel toe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's script to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma. Another win, oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we'll recap its flow. Tune in for this little piggy show. From revenge porn to felony, it's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars. And this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we'll recap its flow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch the king.
Welcome to This Little Piggy, a weekly roundtable discussion about Steel Toe Morning Show and its fat, lonely, and broke host, Aaron Imholte. I'm Carl from the Isotopes. With me, as always, the man with the spiciest takes on AI you've ever heard. It's Moody. What's up, Moody?
Hey, please don't call any charities I'm associated with.
Also with me, a man who will build you a robot for a fee. It's Adam Busch. What's up, Adam?
What is happening? Moody's the reason why most true crime shows end with the cops having no clue what's happening and saying, and then somebody walked in and gave us the information we needed. That's Moody.
That's Moody. Also with us, the last man who will ever hire Aaron Imholte from It's Erik Nagel. It's Erik Nagel.
Yes, I can never stop apologizing enough to the audience out there.
Do you think that's kind of cool? You're the last person to actually pay him to do something.
I mean, I guess that's an honor to have. I'm not going to put that on the old resume, but
No.
And
by the way, keep that resume up to date while you're at it. But yeah, don't add that to it.
Yeah.
I would recommend that. How you doing, Erik?
Doing all right. My the other day, my kid felt the need to swing her baby doll in the little kid stroller around the room and smacked me.
You got your ass kicked by a toddler. Is that what you're telling us?
I told you, my baby beat me up. It's not the
man.
worst excuse you've ever heard.
It's not great.
No.
Do you think hiring Aaron contributed to the downfall of compound media? Or was it
no.
a sign of the times?
No, I think Compound contributed to the downfall of Compound Media. But no,
It's all Gino Bisconte's fault. We all know that. Yeah. No comment from Mr. Nagel. Wow.
It was an interesting experiment. To be honest, he was a different person and he was doing a different show at that time. And I wanted to try something outside of comedians doing a show, where in my other line of work I help out other radio people with new projects and new things. I was like, well, he's an old radio guy, why not? And he's a fan, he would fit in probably. And did the first show, was good. Second show, he didn't want April on there. He did it himself. Audience didn't like it. And I told him, I said, you need to have April back on there. And then for the last 3 shows, she was on there, but he doesn't listen to suggestions or directions well. And after the 5th show, we're like, we're done. We're not continuing this.
Have you ever thought about giving April her own show?
I would, yeah. Especially since I don't work at that network. I would definitely hire her to go on that network and then try to do a show.
April on Compound Censored would be fucking awesome. She gets real spicy sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that she would do very well if she went on a show, I don't know, like This Little Piggy or something. Maybe we could, once we hit the goal, we could split the proceeds 50-50 with her. Probably make her a sweet $40 or so.
Dear Stan Confessionals. No, she's gone. Since 2020, end of 2024, she's just been radio silent.
Yeah. I did with those weird tweets.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That was kind of her last hurrah.
Weird tweets, and then she's fallen off the face of the earth.
Good for
Today's show is produced by Bubble Popper. Shout out to Bubble Popper, who makes this show happen. And also, you can make the show happen by going to supertip.gg/WATP. You know you want to. And a quick announcement. This is a big deal, everyone. Tickets are on sale for WATP Live in Detroit. We're going to be there October 2nd. We're at a different venue this year, Rockin' Brews in Royal Oak. And you can come down and see us. WATPlive.com is where you can get your tickets for that. They will sell out. Dave Landau's brother bought 20 today. So we're cruising.
Papering the room already?
Yeah. We're cruising on selling tickets, but I'll be there. Adam will be there. Drew, Dave, a whole bunch of folks that you know from who are these podcasts will be, and Drew Lane Show will be there for the live show. So if you're interested in traveling to Detroit, or maybe you're in the Detroit area already, we'd love to see you. Guys, we have a lot to talk about today.
So much. There's a lot has dropped this week.
Yes.
So,
Well, last week on this show, which was kind of not this show, I can't remember what the show was, but Moody, you made us aware of this new HRO.
correct.
From Kayla Ricada, asking for what, a 50-year restraining order from Aaron?
Yes, to extend it because
her and her
Aaron
kids?
is incapable of not talking about her.
Right.
Yeah, since then, so it just dropped today as well that Kayla Ricada has hired counsel, and there's a brief continuance. So the hearing will be a week from today. So on the 23rd, or something like that.
23rd. All right. Well, let's see what Aaron has to say about this. He addressed it first thing Monday morning.
Annoyed Wawa supervisor says 27 grams of unidentified substance is greater than Lindsey Graham. I get to, I'll just make a quick statement and then we won't say anything, because when I don't say anything and I let lawyers handle it, I win. I get to buy super attorney Brian Johnson a boat.
Comment, Moody?
Sorry, the flip side of that is he has gone to jail for saying things.
Yes. Right. Yeah. It's a very positive way to spin that, isn't it?
Right.
I do really well when I don't shove my foot in my mouth and end up in jail for 8 days.
Yeah, the opposite of losing an HRO case is not necessarily winning, it's just not losing.
Right.
Like you don't go to an HRO case and be like, I won, I defended myself. It's like things are exactly the same as how they were before this thing was filed. It's just not losing.
Unless you're awesome.
Right.
This is why it's a round table. Adam is here to be the spokesperson for the toe today.
Does it look like he's doing like a sleight of hand magic thing? Like look at the hands. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Just watch this whole show. It's
He's
very
a
busy.
flim-flam man. But
That's a good point. He is trying to distract you. Like, don't listen to the words I'm saying. Just look at my gestures. It's crazy. Yeah.
The thing that he's doing here is he's trying to say that it's a crime that he said he was guilty. He confessed to the crime. And now he's saying, I get to have another 2 swings at defending myself like I should have back in the day, which feels like it's going against what he swore to the courts.
Right. He all right. He thought he was going to pay $50.
Right.
So he was just like, all right, cool. Yeah. I plead guilty. And then he's like, whoa, what? Oh, fuck. So he wishes he pled not guilty, but that ship has sailed. And now we all know he's guilty.
Yep.
I get to buy super attorney Brian Johnson a boat, and I get to really fight my balls off the way I should have a long time ago.
So I loved the fat ass tight pants in Reddit, the comment underneath this video that said, wild to brag about buying your lawyer a boat while simultaneously telling the court you can't give your kids extra $40 a month in support.
Right.
Like this guy's just like, isn't this crazy to give all this money to my attorney? No one's ever celebrated that. Like the way this idiot spins shit is ridiculous. We'll get into all of that. But this is the dumbest thing ever. Like even his retarded audience can't be like, oh, cool, you get to give way more money to your attorney. That must be awesome. How fun.
Even people who can afford high price attorneys that are on retainer, right? If you ever talk to them about money, they all go, it's like the amount of money I'm spending on these fucking people, they better get the job done.
Yeah.
No one ever brags about how much money their attorney costs them as if it's a win, as if it's something exciting. It's like, you're not going to believe how much my attorney costs.
My attorney came to me and was like, it's $6.50 an hour. And I go, Make it $750, buddy. Come on.
Did you go?
Let's have some fun with this.
I love transferring money to your bank account, attorney.
He took
I love
100, put
typing
it
that-
into his shirt pocket, like a little something for yourself.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I love writing ESQ at the end of the to field. Like,
Yeah, he
what's
sounds like a
going on?
corrupt lawyer talking to his dumb client. I got some great news for you. You got to go before the court, plead your case, and it's going to cost you a ton of money.
And I need a new boat.
And I
this
get a
works out
boat.
really well.
Yeah.
I get to really fight my balls off the way I should have a long time ago. I'm very excited about that. Twice.
So, okay, Moody.
Isn't
I'm a
that
layman.
FU in England and Australia? Isn't
That
it?
is, yes.
Yeah,
That's true.
it is. It is that.
I'm a layman. I don't know what's going on. Why would Aaron want to fight this HRO? Like, what's the point? Does he want to be able to harass Kayla and her children? I don't understand.
It depends who you believe, because
Okay.
he said he loves his restrictions and he wishes
Right.
his restrictions go on forever. He's very happy with those. But now he's saying, I want these restrictions to stop in October.
Which is a weird thing to say, like even to posture that way, because then it makes it seem like, oh no, I'm planning on harassing this woman. I can't
Right.
fucking wait. I'm gonna have people.
Right.
I'm gonna have Kiki on. I'm gonna have Gino on. We're gonna talk about what a horse she is. Yeah, I said
Right.
it again, Keanu. Sue me.
Twice I get to do that. But that's what we'll say about that today. Picnic table boat captain.
All right, then it gets into me. So we'll table that for later on in the program. I just thought that was wild. What a crazy thing to say. I'm excited to give my attorney a bunch of money and fight this HRO case.
Yeah.
Even if it's sarcasm, it just fits into his constant narrative of everything being a win.
Yes. Yeah, it's got to be tiresome.
It is.
Everything in life like working out so well for him.
And it goes against where any lawsuit you've ever seen play out in the news, entertainment news, whatever, where you want to hear the person, the main person involved, you want to get a comment from them, and they either just say, we have no comment at this time, or my lawyers will be releasing it. It's something like that. They never give you the answer you want. He comes right out, like the cameras are all there. It's like, all right, I'm fielding all questions. What do you got for me?
Yep.
At the end of
I'm going to
this.
fight this. I want to be able to call this woman the C word come October 1st. We're going to make sure we can do it. Okay,
I don't know
cool.
how. I'm sure his attorneys have to know how he's acting. I don't understand how no one's counseled him and saying, it's like, you need to shut up about this stuff. And he just doesn't. He has that impulse to do the wrong thing.
Eric, you literally said, I'm not going to talk about it, and then immediately talked about it. So I'm sure the attorney did say, like, just don't bring it up.
Yeah.
That
I
is
have a
true.
feeling the attorney said you owe me a boat.
Do you take picnic tables?
Moody, what do you
There's-
have here?
Yeah, so speaking of Aaron's lawyer and filing things, there was some progress made on the front with the Nick Recator case.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of filings that came in from Nick about a motion to dismiss. Aaron's lawyer was late in filing this.
Yeah, is this the super attorney he was just talking about?
Yes. So,
I mean, super attorneys usually file on time, right?
so his attorney asked for a continuance because he had some issues come
I
up.
remember that. He was sick. Yeah.
He was sick. He had
Right.
family commitment things. He says he's been dealing with difficult family issues over here. But he missed the deadline, like the extended deadline, didn't say anything to the court about it, and just ended up filing this. Like, here's my brief. It's filed late, which is something that judges really, really don't like. It's
Yeah.
not a nice thing to do. And so Nick's attorney has asked for the whole case to be dismissed because they were late in filing this and didn't follow any of the...
And I mean, the court at this point should really just dismiss this dumb thing. It's so stupid. They've wasted so
Right.
much time on this.
I want to go through this. I've highlighted parts. I know you hate digging into these documents, but I've highlighted
No, the
some
audience hates it,
interesting
Moody. If
parts.
you and I want to have a side thing, I'll hang out with you. We can have a sleepover. I mean, it's fine. It's just, the audience gets really bored with some of this stuff.
That's fine. So I've gone through and I've highlighted areas that are important here. So he's on November 11th. The respondent, that's Nick, posted Aaron's pornographic search history via his X account,
Which is
Respondent
hilarious, by the way. Can we talk about what he posted? The fact that Aaron loves
Sure.
cuck porn.
It-
He
it
can't.
sh-
His dick is raw jerking off to this cuck porn. He loves watching a guy's wife get fucked by a bull and then the guy having to slurp the cum out of her. He
It
can't
wasn't-
get enough.
This is the aristocrats. It wasn't just that. Before the porn site, literally a minute before, Aaron was on Kiwi Farms reading about Nick's kids.
Yes.
So what goes through Aaron's mind is I read about children and then I go to a porn site. Like that's Aaron sworn under oath that that's what he does, which I find weird and suspect. On November 11th, yeah, he posted that.
Aaron loves to be humiliated. That's what his fetish is. I mean, we all know that. And he actually has got the bravado and he acts like a big tough guy. But when it comes down to it, he likes to be humiliated and lick another guy's semen off of his wife.
Yeah. So Nick asserts that he obtained petitioner's search history via someone anonymously. And he claims that he did not know who the search history belonged to. It's very weasel wordy. I mean, if I was a betting man, I have no clue what's happening behind the scenes. If I was betting, I'd probably bet that Nick had access to Aaron's history. But this just seems suspect. I don't believe Nick when he's talking like this. I got it anonymously. What's going on?
I mean, Aaron obviously was very upset about it. So
right. But Nick was with April during the time, and April had access to all those accounts, and it's a shared business account. That there's things you can say. It's just a very strange thing to claim. On February 28th, Nick participated in an online podcast during which he shared a story regarding petitioner's genitals.
I remember.
Aaron testified that he was asked to talk about. Nick testified that he was asked to talk about the Aaron's nudity. And Nick decided it was an invitation for him to discuss a private situation he had with petitioner regarding his genitals.
Yeah, but the only reason why any of this happened is because Aaron decided to go around and talk about Nick and Nick's wife and give graphic details.
Aaron has talked about the genitals of everyone in that polycule. He has talked about
if
his
not
own
shown
genitals.
Photos. Right.
Right. He's talked about his own genitals multiple times with April on the show. Constantly talks about that. As early as late as this week, he was talking about April having a yeast infection. So he's still talking about April's genitals more than a year after they've ever spoken. He shared pictures of Kayla's genitals. And one of the first stories he told on Kino Casino was about how he and Kayla were in a room fooling around, and then April comes in and asks him for a blue chew because Nick can't get it up. Is that not a discussion of genitals? The person who opened the door to that is Aaron.
He was trying to embarrass Nick and April and Kayla. He was trying to embarrass all of them and didn't think it would ever come back around to hit him. And he's just like, whoa, what's this all about? You guys making fun of my kickstand? How come?
But he opened the door to that. I mean, I think they would have all been quite happy to never discuss the swinging aspect of their relationship, but he made that part of the shows. Then respondent sent petitioner a message via signal stating petitioner should do the world a favor and kill himself. Aaron keeps saying that's a threat. It isn't a threat. It's a suggestion.
Also, Aaron's been bringing that up a lot lately. I have a clip today where Aaron talks about offing himself. He seems to be, I don't know if it's part of his hilarious, edgy humor on Rumble or that's just going through his mind a lot.
He's told many people to kill themselves over the years on his show. He told Citizen M to buy a rope. He does it all the time. It's a very much a dish it but can't take it. Aaron, he said that Nick made him feel worried and scared. Nick participated in an event known as Hackamania. Nick's participation included disseminating intimate pictures of petitioner.
Topless, I remember, yeah.
Which, this is a wild thing to say because intimate has a specific meaning in this connotation, which is engaged in a sex act or sexual in nature, like showing genitals. Male nipples are not genitals.
Right.
They're not classified as intimate by law. So I don't know
gross
why.
would be a better word.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's
off-putting would be a good word for it, not intimate.
Exactly.
I don't remember the photo too well, but wasn't he posing? Wasn't he posing in bed when that photo was shown?
Interesting.
Okay.
You bring that picture up.
Kayla. She
It reminds me of that Erik the actor one where he's laying in the bed and something covering himself. Very similar.
Trying to do the old Burt Reynolds on the rug.
Yeah. Yeah, Moody, we're gonna need you to stop saying the word genitals. I can't hear that anymore. But
Stop. Do you want me to say junk instead?
Yes,
Like, what would you
I think
prefer?
so. I think so. I'm as surprised as you are, but yeah.
All right. Do you want me to whisper it softly into the microphone?
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, you know, it's not this content that people don't like. It's just Moody reading it. I think
Right.
that.
All right. Well, do you want to read it instead?
No, I'm good. Keep going. We love it.
Okay. The thing in the picture in bed didn't actually show his nipples. It was Bond girl styles. The cover was like up to like above the nipples.
Moody, I know it's July on my calendar. I've been looking at it all month.
Right. But there's like no argument for it's you see his shoulders and his face. I don't know how that is intimate. I don't understand. If it was of a woman, it wouldn't be an intimate picture.
Wait, it is of a woman.
Petitioner. So Aaron also testified that having his photos disseminated bothered him greatly, and he considered the dissemination a violation of his privacy.
Oh, dude, if he was in the room when everyone was laughing at him, he would have really hated that. It was really funny.
It was a riot.
Oh my God, it was one of my favorite moments of my life.
Aaron appeared at a hearing for an unrelated criminal matter in which he was the defendant.
Mm-hmm.
This is the revenge porn one. It's very, the way he phrases it here is very strange. He says that Nick's presence at the hearing was solely for the purpose to support his wife, who was the alleged victim of the unrelated matter. She's not alleged. She is the victim of the crime that he pled guilty to.
Right.
Wow.
It's just, there's a lot of weasel words here.
Yeah.
One of the things I noticed is that he outlines the statute for harassment here. I'm not going to read it, but there's one word here which says that the unwanted act, words, or gestures have a substantial adverse effect, or are intended to have a substantial adverse effect on the safety, security, or privacy of someone. He never uses the word substantial in this. He just says adverse effect, humiliated, embarrassed. He doesn't really bring it up to that line. So it's either bad lawyering or he's trying to distance himself from the claims that Aaron is making and is just presenting what he can to the courts.
Okay.
Yeah. There's fun quotes. I don't care about Aaron's feelings. It was very funny. It was made a whole lot funnier when Aaron claimed ownership of it. This is the search history.
Yes, that one did make it funnier. I agree.
There's things like a tit for tat mindset, which to me makes it fall outside of harassment. Like, it's two assholes fighting with each other. They're allowed to do that. It doesn't mean one is harassing the other one.
Yeah, they both have internet shows, and I'm not going to do the first blood argument here, but Aaron started it. Aaron literally created all of this.
And then he's leaned into everything else since. Like, when he should be shutting up, he leans in. He's like, "Oh, it's on." It's like the old thing. It's on the air, so it's legal. It's okay with the company, kind of thing. And it's like he should just be shutting up for most of the time. If he hadn't said anything or reacted to a lot of this stuff, put this out, then it kind of would have held some weight. Where it was just like, yeah, this is harassment. We haven't been acknowledging it, but it hasn't stopped. He uses it as show fodder.
Yeah.
Right.
He's still taunting Nick, like, now. He says he's afraid of him, but he's taunting him.
Yep.
Repeated testimony of, I don't care about petitioner's feelings, demonstrates an intent to harm petitioner and have an adverse effect on his privacy. Does it? Saying you don't care about someone's feelings? I don't care about the feelings. It's normal rules. The majority of the world, I don't know, and I don't care about their feelings, but I'm not wishing harm on them.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. There's nothing. Yeah, one such image includes a private bedroom photo of petitioner with his shirt off. Petitioner testified that he was embarrassed by the public showing of his private photos. It's just a lot of Aaron was embarrassed. He felt really badly about the whole thing.
I never thought in my adult life I'd be going through these court documents about a guy had his shirt off in a photo, and there were couch cushions. They were transported to Rochester. Like, so much fucking nonsense. It has nothing to do with anything. Who cares? It's a difference.
Your Honor, he talked about my penis. Like, that's that's what's going on here. for someone who called himself like best heel in the biz, someone who's able to dish it, and it's old school radio. What is going on here?
Yeah,
What are we doing?
Okay, so the answer is Aaron's a giant pussy, and he
Right.
proves it time and time again. That's going to be a theme throughout the show today.
Okay.
What a pussy he is. Before we get into that, I do want to talk about some gay ops with Moody that Aaron participated in. I want to talk about Oz's birthday. Wow. Aaron decided he was going to milk that. Oz turned 50 this week. And so, cha-ching, payday time. We'll see how that works out. Very funny conclusion to that. Of course, a lot of stuff about me. Aaron brought me up 5 times this week. 5 separate times I was brought up on the show. But he's living rent-free in my mind. But first, supertip.gg/WATP, Labyrinth Mystic is here, and he says...
It's okay, Iraq. Who needs to apologize more? You for Aaron or Anthony for Gino? Apologize, Kumia. It sounds better in a Melton voice. Where did he go?
Where did Melton go? Yeah, Melton voice. AO1012. The guy with multiple HROs said you've worked yourself into a shoot. He did say that. How will you cope on your weekly dedication show? I'm on the edge of my seat. Well, you're going to find out. This is the tribute. You might notice the title of today's show, the Aaron Imholte Tribute Show. That's what he called it when he was texting with me privately, which I probably would not have revealed, but he decided to. Speaking of Brian Johnsons, there's multiple Brian Johnsons out there. There's a super lawyer. There's our buddy from Tell 'em Steve, Dave.
This is actually a lobotomy scar.
Is that true, Eric?
I wish. Would have been.
I wish. Take my brain.
Yeah.
I can't
Next
anymore.
time, just say bar fight.
The great Mike Boudet from Sword and Scale coming in with $100 to say, great job, boys.
Yay, super chats.
Or maybe it's great show, guys. I don't know. There's a lot to read there. It's hard to tell. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you for being here and supporting the show. I appreciate
You
it,
got
buddy.
2/3 of that wrong.
I know. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was looking at my soundboard. Jacob, you understood the essence of it. Jacob Shed coming in. What's worse, MLC fans or Steel Toe fans? Interesting question. I'll go around the horn with this one. What do you think, Eric?
Probably MLC fans
How
because
come?
they exist. So
I see what you did there.
yeah.
Adam Busch?
It's definitely MLC fans because according to the last gig at Rodney's, they just don't sell tickets.
God damn it. These guys are not buying tickets. Moody, any thoughts?
I'd go Steel Toe fans. Like
How
there's-
many are there? There's like 4.
Right,
Yep.
but you can take umbrage with a small group of people.
We can name them. Main Vein. Yeah.
Reagan.com.
Reagan.com's a big one. Dorkbert Immel, no Melton, no money. I get that a lot from this guy, $2 at a time.
It's a fair point.
Mastrote says, wow, Melton without a beard. Give us more Busch Carla. You got it. Labyrinth Mystic coming in with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much, Labyrinth Mystic. If you got a gifted membership, I will tell you that we do bonus shows on this channel twice a month. And then the Saturday shows, I'm doing a show tomorrow with Trucker Andy. You'll be able to watch that 2 p.m. Eastern on our Saturday shows. And then Sunday, I think we're doing a bonus Living in the Past with Stuttering John Melendez. We'll get that done before the World Cup finals. At Dabble Tim, E-Rock, is the baby toy the new IKEA shelving unit? Also, can we get an update on the movie you're writing? I have more letters here, so I'll say Slabo.
I don't know what the IKEA shelving unit is, but no, it was a kid stroller. She was swinging around, and the movie was done a long time ago. So
There you have it. Dabble Tim, by the way, was chatting with Jerry Banfield yesterday, or maybe this morning in this live chat. So
Getting advice, life advice.
getting some life advice. I think we'll be playing that at WATP tomorrow.
Fantastic.
Dame Taft sent me a super sticker. I'm going to Dame Taft's movie show tomorrow. Thank you for being here, Dame Taft. And Scarface 222.
Eric, everything is your fault all the time.
Apologize, E-Rock.
Fauci, COVID, the Amex Chargers.
A lot of good
Amex
points.
Chargers. I don't know if I've heard that one before. It's kind of funny. All right. Let's talk about some gay ops. Aaron got real excited because he does not like our friend Moody here. And it's surprising to me, but he's such a likable guy. You know, sometimes he'll tease you for not knowing words real well and being kind of dumb, but other than that, pretty sweet human being. Aaron does not think so. Aaron thinks Moody's a real fucking problem and needs to be dealt with accordingly, as we'll see.
Poorly. And I think Moody's just he's running out of ways to try and own, and it's not working out. So his new one is...
You do seem frustrated, Moody.
Very frustrated.
Every week I'm like... For Moody, it's like, how am I going to get Aaron this week? I can't figure it out.
I've run out of ways. I've attacked him in every way I can think. It's like, no, he makes new claims and lies every week. It's one of the easiest things in the world. That people ask, like, what do you like about the Steel? Like, what makes him compelling? To me, it's the divergence between his version of reality and actual reality. And I like watching the tension in that string that connects the two, like get like more and more tense. And then I like plucking it every so often and hearing the sound that it makes. That's
so his new one is pearl clutching. He's going to debase himself and look like a homo in order to try to like, I'm going to take the moral high ground on Steel Toe and call him a racist. We know we're racists over here. Look at my chat. That's what my chat was saying. They're like, he's taking screenshots of the chat and posting them online.
Wait, you're taking screenshots of the chat and posting them online?
No, that's not what was happening here. What was happening here is there was a post on Twitter from Scarebro. This is one of like Nick's main guys, the guy that hates Nick. And they posted, there's a photo from our Discord in which I said the words, I'm catching up on clips and it looks like one hell of a show. The racism is so over the top now.
Yes, it's definitely ramped up recently. You know, Aaron is demonetized from YouTube. He's given up on YouTube, so he's on Rumble only. And he's just like, yay, I can say the N-word over and over again.
Yeah. And if you were to talk to a publicist about how to deal with crisis management, one of those methods, which we see all the time, is aligning yourself with a religion, having a new faith, finding a fringe group and hoping they're going to be your new base and new cash cows.
I wouldn't think he'd disagree with what I said. I just said that it's over the top racism now. Like it's not based in jokes. It's like he's just out of the door racist, which is a factual statement. I wasn't making any moral judgments. I don't think that I can change Aaron's mind about racism. Like I'm not gonna try.
So you didn't break your pearl necklace clutching it, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Then why aren't you wearing it?
Not rich enough.
Then why do they have the bull, Bart? Why do they
never give me the super chat from the show?
So that's the reason why he's really upset with you, is because you keep bringing facts and court documents and proof of things. And
he hates facts and court.
He does not like being he'll say followed, stalked, whatever, but he doesn't like being held accountable for things that he's saying and doing. And like you said, the blatant racism stuff doesn't hold up well if the judge has to review stuff and go based on the character of this person. Do I really feel this way? And then you see these clips that are being submitted. And it's like, oh my God, this guy's blatantly lying or is a psychopath or something. So none of this helps him. And
what I love about it is that even true racists can see through him and won't accept him as their own. Like he doesn't really, he's not passionate about it, you know?
Well, he said it this week. It wasn't clipped, but during one of the shows, I heard him say, "Who says that racism doesn't pay? I'll keep saying it until I stop getting paid for it, and then I'll find something else to move on to." So it's just the latest grip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine being such a fucking cucked bitch, and that's coming from me.
Amazing. Amazing. Aaron just admitted that he's a cucked bitch.
Yeah.
He couldn't help himself. It poured out of him. Yeah. Imagine being such... Let's play that again.
He slipped into truth.
Yep. Every now and again, the truth wants to come out. Aaron lives in a alternate reality, and there's a lot of evidence of that, and we'll talk about it today. But every now and again, he realizes that, like, I'm the cuck. This is why he jerks off to bulls fucking a guy's wife, because he's a cuck.
Online. Imagine being such a fucking cucked bitch, and that's coming from me.
All right. A quick discussion, guys.
that so proud of himself moment where he's posturing on off to the side.
He does that a lot.
He's like, I'm so glad I ate that cum because it lets me speak in this moment. Like
Right? Yeah.
it was worth it.
All right. So, quick question: what's the most embarrassing porn that could come out? Like someone sees your porn search history,
Yeah.
or someone else's, not yours. All right. Let's change the topic here. A guy you don't like online, his porn history comes out. What would be the most embarrassing porn category you could see, Eric? What do you think?
Well, if he's going the full racism route, it's everything that he's racist against is what he's watching. And if that came out and you go, oh, he likes, black guys, white girls. He likes, those kind of the prep the bull, cuck porn, stuff like that. Well, we know some of that he does. But when you're out there spewing one thing, if you were anti-gay, anti-trans all the time, and then your whole search history comes out that you just watch gay and trans porn, that's the most funniest part of it.
Okay, so I heard two different answers from you. They're both correct. Moody, what do you think?
Anything you're embarrassed by. Like you
it.
can own any weird
That's the answer.
kink. Like it's a thing that you're into. Who gives a shit what gets you off? It's him acting like, oh yeah, I'm not a cuck at all. I'm not a cuck at all. And then going to the judge and showing him watching cuck porn. Like that's the funny thing.
So it's not Japanese bukkake?
No, I'm
okay, great. Adam, what are your thoughts on
That's
this?
just research.
What do you think is the most embarrassing category?
Just to continue on with Moody's point, there's nothing you can be embarrassed of. Like, have you ever been in a room with Al Pacino? He makes being short cool. Like, he makes everyone lean in.
Never been in a room with Al Pacino. Look at this fucking guy.
I didn't say I have. It's a thing he does. But of course I have. It's like you see people that there's a writer named Stephen Elliott who writes about being a cuck. And he's written novels that have won awards and he's made films. And it's like he enjoys that. There's really nothing, if you like it and own it, that you can be embarrassed by. It was just what Erik was talking about earlier. The magic of Aaron is that he portrays himself as an alpha male, but his heart is the opposite. And to watch that disconnect in that struggle is just endlessly entertaining.
Because if he did come out and said like, look, I got to live my fantasies. They destroyed my life. They destroyed my marriage, but I got to do the thing that really got me off. And I found out it wasn't for me and not compatible with my life. Like that's a way to defend all the swinging and weird shit that he did. But he tries to frame it through all this like, I was possessed by a demon, but it wasn't a gay demon. It was a very straight demon. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
He actually said that?
He did.
Yes.
He thought it was Catholicism.
Yeah. He said he was possessed by he went demon shopping to like say, what is the sex demon? And then he said he was possessed by a succubus, which is a strange one to pick because that's the one that steals cum from men in the night.
He was the succubus all along.
A little too on the nose.
That you're like, look at their racism. Guys, whatever you do, do not be racist in the chat today. By the way, I'm seeing a lot of racism in the chat right now, guys. And not Lemmy.
By the way, cool. Hey, Aaron, you run a really cool show over there. A lot of racism in the chat.
I've never seen racism before, guys. This really bothers me.
High five, buddy.
I'm not familiar with racism.
Yeah, Moody, you're from New Zealand. You don't know how cool that is to have racism in your chat. It's
As an
fucking
Arab
rad.
that lived through 9/11, I have not run into any racism during
You
my
didn't have
entire
anything to do
life.
with that, though, did you?
Well,
You're
it depends
one of
who
the
you
good
ask.
ones? Are you one of the good ones?
Are you asking a racist person?
No, not Lemmy. No, Lemmy's got balls. Moody is not going to like it. April Hayhurst in the chat says, Aaron's racism is what attracted me to him. Moody volunteers at a boys' shelter in New Zealand. Whoa! Could you get me the name of the shelter that he volunteers at?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because you didn't get like all upset and take out HROs when someone went to your boxing gym or went to the sponsor's bar to grab a drink. So you should definitely get involved in people's real life, right? That's not gay ops at all, and not something that you would say would be over the line. Okay.
But also it's like, oh, if somebody else said something about him and on other shows or in the chat or everything, oh, that's made up, that's outlandish. But if it's said about somebody else in his chat, it's like, oh, can you get me that information? We need to search that right away. It's like they're fucking with you, dude.
Also, talk about the disconnect between who he really is. Like, I don't know what Moody's criminal record is in New Zealand or what his citizenship status is like. I don't know any of these things. But I'm going to assume when they get the call from the convicted revenge pornographer saying he's concerned about the children under Moody's care, they're not going to look to Moody. They're going to want to know more about you, Aaron.
Yeah.
You don't think a children's charity does background checks on the people that volunteer for it? You don't think that there's like a long process to get to be okay?
I would imagine they have like kids parade by you in underwear and see if you get a hard on or not. They're like, all right, this one's a good one. We're fine.
Yeah, all those volunteers at St. Jude's, they just picked them off the street. They were like, hey, you want a job? Come on in.
Yeah,
help
they're like
out all
paid
the
extras.
kids. Yeah.
Right.
It was recently he was talking about volunteering at this like sexual abuse center or some woman shelter thing. He was like, I'm thinking I'm going to spend some time. They're not going to have you, Aaron. Nobody wants you there.
Right.
And you don't offer that up. That's something like the court says in their final decision as part of your community service. You're going to help, raise money or funds for a battered woman shelter or something along those lines. You don't say, hey, I think I'm going to go check it out. Maybe I'll go start hanging down there on Saturdays.
Eric, even if like he was just doing that because he's charitable and wants to help people out, you don't announce it before you do it, and you probably don't announce it after you do it.
No, you just do it.
Like,
and if
we don't know
finds
about
out,
Moody's charitable endeavors because he doesn't fucking brag about them.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Look, Stalin was really good in this because he's cut out the name of the charity and all that. I'm not going to say the name here, but just to give background as to what it is, because Aaron's now brought it out into the public. Mm-hmm. It's a charity I deeply care about. I volunteered for them in the past. I haven't volunteered there in many, many years. It's not something that things come and go. The charity is one that's, I think, really important. It's one that supports families with an incarcerated parent, which is a strange thing for Aaron to be against.
He might want to look into that before he starts talking about it too much.
Because what happens in a family where one parent gets incarcerated is that the rest of the family receives an invisible sentence. So like the remaining parent will now need to take up a second job, not able to look after the kids as much. The kids don't get one-on-one time with people. With an adult, and
meanwhile the dad is having a fucking bitchin' time playing basketball,
with his
shirt
off,
card games. It's just not fair to the family. It's not having that much fun.
Right. So like it helps them navigate all the different social programs and all of that, as well as pair up children of those incarcerated parents with mentors or people that they can go out on excursions and that sort of stuff with.
What you're explaining to me right now, Moody, seems like it needs to get shut down by Steel Toe and the Steel Toe fans.
This is the point. I don't know what Aaron feels about his Catholicism or if he believes in true evil. I don't know if I do, but this guy, like, he wants a hospice doctor to not have access to his patients. He wants these kids, these families, to not have access to support. This is what he wants. He feels this is justice for him, though you guys aren't affected at all. It's just those actual victims that he never seems to acknowledge.
Yeah, it's look, if this charities are pretty stretched a lot of the time. They don't need to be spending time with administratively taking care of calls from people like this. I'm not involved with them. You're not impacting me by contacting them. You're impacting them. If you truly think and believe that I'm a danger to kids, call the cops and give them whatever evidence that you can. Call the New Zealand police.
Let me play the rest of this because this is ridiculous.
Right.
I definitely think they should know about his predilection for supporting AI child. I mean that. Get me the boys' shelter. Because he's a pig and he's like said horrible shit about young girls and talking about
piggy. You're a little piggy, Moody. You're the little piggy.
Yeah,
right.
Aaron has said the most ridiculous, heinous shit about actual people. That's why he got fired from the radio. And he's concerned that, this guy shouldn't be volunteering at a charity. He said something on the internet I didn't like. And actually, Moody didn't say it. Patrick Melton said it.
Holders and shit like that.
Cup holders. He brings up cup holders all the time as if like that's like his silver bullet. It's constantly just like, I heard cup holders. I win again. Like, what are you talking about?
I've never made a cup holder joke.
No,
only
one person made a cup holder joke one time, and it goes back to what I used to say about Stuttering John talking about how I called his kids losers. I did that on one bonus show behind a paywall, and then John brought it up 1,500 times on his show. It's like, well, what are they doing more damage? You telling your kids that I called them losers, or me saying it one time on Patreon? So Aaron talking about cup holders over and over and over again, if it really is so detrimental to his poor daughter who's trying not to get a cup in her vagina, then what the fuck, why are you bringing it up so much?
Aaron's made references to his daughter's pink sock, which is a prolapsed anus. Like, he's made that joke before about his own daughter on his show.
Jokes are okay on Aaron's show then?
Right.
But
right.
not on other shows.
I've never said anything like that about his daughter, but he's very quickly, just flash this thing that I'm sharing up on the screen. I'm not gonna read through it, but if anyone's interested in what I've had to say about AI CSAM in the past, it's this. It's very much against it. It basically says it wouldn't fix anything. It's illegal. It harms kids, and access to it wouldn't stop a predator from escalating to harming kids. I've said the opposite of what he's claiming here. I've never advocated for it. It's ridiculous to assert that I have.
It'd be a weird thing to advocate for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which is why I haven't. Which is why, like, what we were talking about here.
Young girls and, talking about cup holders and shit like that. Get me the name of the boys. Those boys are not safe.
he's all concerned about these kids in New Zealand. He didn't even know existed until just now. Someone in the chat. He's just like, oh my God, I need to save these boys.
Yeah.
No.
This is the same guy who makes his kid clean up dog shit because he dropped his iPad. So concerned about
Does he
children.
know how to dial out of the country?
No.
Is he allowed in another
court
country?
First?
Is he allowed to travel like that?
He's never been outside the US.
Really, I can't know that he does that and not do anything. I would like that would be on my conscience.
This whole thing is so insane. Who does he think he's fooling with this?
Yeah. This is all to make him feel like he's on some sort of righteous mission.
Correct.
To take down
He's the good
one of his
guys.
haters.
Yep, he's the good guys.
I don't understand. He never learns through these last several years now of this onslaught of shit involving him and people around him. He still hasn't learned that it's just like, well, he thinks like, well, if I say it, it's okay. If they say it, it's terrible. But the legal ramifications of this, where he's like, some of this shit is slander. People just haven't sued him for it yet, or won't, or whatever. But it never sits in his head. It's like, maybe I should dance around some of these things instead of saying this, because that opens you up to more legal action. But he never thinks before he speaks.
Yeah, there's no allegedlys, there's no I thinks. He's speaking in
or
fact,
even accidental, where you could say
Right.
plausibility. Well, you said this before. I was like, well, I was thinking in the moment. I didn't realize that's how it came off. There's parts where you could apologize for in the moment. Nothing. There's nothing in anything he says that leaves it open to the fact that it's like, nah, I wasn't really saying that, or I didn't mean to say that. It's blatant. And it's like, how is he not? I hate the whole thing where everyone's suing everybody, but he's doing it a lot that opens it up where I don't know how he's not being sued more. If he would just shut up, it would suck for the audience, but none of this, he wouldn't have any of these problems, but he never thinks before he speaks.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
Good job.
Yeah, people have been asking me this week about like why won't you sue? Why won't you file an HR? I don't want to spend resources. I've got a life to live. Like, I don't need to worry about a weird guy calling me a pedophile on the internet, because I'm not a pedophile. Like, I'm not. I don't need to go through the humiliation of writing court documents for thousands and thousands of dollars defending that fact.
Also, according to Chad Zumock, it depends on which year he called you a pedophile.
What year? What year was that?
Well, it's 2026.
What were we going to say, Adam?
This week.
Could you imagine the Steel Toe Show where Moody has been publicly convicted of a crime in New Zealand and is being arrested, and Aaron shows up and his only reaction is, this was all my fault. Oh my God, I could have prevented this. This is on me. No gloating, no voice, nothing, no party, just guilt for that crime and how he could have prevented it.
So you're not buying it? You don't think that's really what he's
No, I don't think
here?
that's what he'd do at all. He'd have streamers and he'd go,
no shit.
He's a problem. And guys like him, dorks like him, nerds like him, they hide very well. And one day I've seen it too many times. So
you've seen
email me that.
How many times you've seen dorks like me hide and then like become a danger to kids? How many times?
Tales all the time.
He became a Catholic recently, Moody.
Enough to be a pattern?
He sees men molesting children all the time. He's in the Catholic Church weekly.
He might see it all the time. He actually might be a new thing.
I mean, hashtag surely new is about one guy. He's talking about multiple people.
He's so full of shit.
Right?
It's so stupid too. We say this all the time. Can we get an actual fan of this guy on the show to talk to them about, like, what do you think is going on when he goes off on rants like this? Are you buying this? Like, what do you think is happening? You have to be really stupid to enjoy this show.
But that slipped out. He said that he's seen people become a danger to kids many, many times. For it to be a like, how many dangers to kids are you hanging out with, Aaron? Like, what?
And if Moody, if you just shave, you'll fit right in. They won't even know.
Right.
You'll be right on the tag. You'll be playing freeze tag with them.
Problem. And guys like him, dorks like him, nerds like him, they hide very well. And one day I've seen it too many times. So email me that, and then we'll get the clips of him cheering on AI child, or as he called it, ethical child.
Play the clip. Cheering on AI CP. Play that clip, Aaron. I'd love to see it. He never plays any clips.
It's like, come on, Johnny, we got to put you in brown face and put a beard on you.
Yeah.
Hold this side saying AICP, go, go, go.
Oh, my God. It just made me think of Team America, World Police.
Right. Just saying Durka Durka.
We got it.
I thought you meant holding Johnny up like a puppet and watching his legs.
Yeah, with the fake beard out there and everything and brown face. Perfect.
Get that to them so they know how he feels and what he's involved in, because that can't be around kids.
What a concerned person he is. That's great.
That can't be around kids, but part of that lawsuit was his kids being over there in a situation where kids shouldn't be around it.
He brought his kids to a drug den every other weekend
and claimed he claimed he was sober that time compared to everyone else. So he was making the rational decision to do that. It's wild.
And SpaghettiOs too, right? Wasn't that what it was?
He doesn't give a fuck about kids. You should start with your own kids there, Aaron. Bubble Popper 24 coming in on supertip.gg/WATP. Is Adam going to WTP Detroit in October? Excited to finally meet everyone. Yes.
I will be there, Bubble Popper 24.
Adam will be there.
We shall pop some bubbles.
Looking forward to seeing you, Bubble Popper. And Koof is here as well.
Thank you for not tribbing yourselves on this tribute show.
Thank you, Koof. Thank you for mixing it up for us.
Well, maybe we are like, if you like Billy Joel, then you'll love Big Shot, the Billy Joel tribute band. If you like Aaron Imholte, then you'll love this little Piggy, the tribute show.
This is the right. He could actually use this episode if he wants to take a day off. Maybe hits the goal one day. People will love it.
Mm-hmm. Kayla Ricada.
No. Billy Gita. Carol, why did you fire Trucker Andy? He brought a lot to the show. If anything, fire Zane and put Andy on WATB. It's a good suggestions. Let me look into that.
Answer the question. Why'd you fire him?
I didn't, but should I? Wait, who am I going to fire from WATB? Zane? I like Zane.
Wait a second. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, why would we do that? You want Christian Blatt and Trucker Andy? J Mo Inc. It's out of my hands. Aaron Ricada. Jordan Bates, Chad sucks. Agreed. He's not good. Michael C. China is rigging Steel Toe's goal and causing L's. God damn it, China. You know, this is why we need Lindsey Graham. It's too bad. Michael C. says Knight Turner is still a cup holder. That is true, from what I know. And Michael C. says, Carl hasn't sued for the poo jokes, so it's true. I am not a litigious man. Plus, I can't prove I don't eat poop. Eb Nye says, I am Aaron's self-righteous indignation. I have a clown nose and big shoes on in a car with 30 of my pals. I mean, that's what the image tips are all about if you want to portray what that might look like. You can head over to supertip.gg/WATP, make an image tip with the AI there, and demonstrate what you're thinking.
Let's do something a little bit lighter.
Okay. Then we're going to get into Oz's 50th birthday. I'm excited about that, Moody. We got a big celebration coming up.
We will. This is a very fun short thing. So as we know, the Steel Toe anniversary show is coming up next week, which is now next month. Yeah,
yes.
It's no longer.
I'm so excited about this. There's going to be a cornhole tournament and karaoke. This is going to be fucking awesome.
Right. It's like he's listing off the thing. I love when he was criticizing you and he's like, Carl's failed so many times, like the Mikey interview, etc.
He couldn't think of one other thing. He keeps embarrassing himself with the Mike interview. And
he's got you there.
Yeah. The anniversary show's going to have so much fun stuff. There's going to be cornhole, etc. So let's have a good time. So this is Scoreholio, the official app for cornhole tournaments.
Sweet.
And we've gone over this before, the cornhole tournament at Stoney's Bar in Rockville, Minnesota. This is the Steel Toe anniversary show. You wouldn't know it by looking at the title, but that's what this is.
God damn it. My band has a show that they were playing a wedding. I'd love to go to this.
Right.
I'm really good at cornhole. People don't know this. I don't brag a lot. I'm really good at cornhole. I think I could take it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think he wouldn't let you go. I don't think he'd
let me play.
He'd push you out of Stoney's.
I'd bring Trucker Andy just to prove we're buddies.
Finally, you're like Trucker Andy. Finally, I've got a job for you.
He walks in waving and smiling. Carl's got a gun right in his hip there, and it's a smile. Everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy. Everything's going well. I'd be like, Andy, you got to pay your own way, but let's go play this cornhole tournament.
So I don't know if you can see this, but it shows the number of people who have registered.
No, that can't be true.
Would you like to see who
He's
you'd
been
be
promoting
playing?
it for months.
Would like to know who you'd be playing against if you went there? You'd be playing against Team Wreck Your Hole.
That seems intimidating.
Who have played 1,845 cornhole matches.
Ooh, they're nationally ranked.
Yeah.
I saw those guys on ESPN. They're no joke.
Right.
Watch out for them.
So, one registration so far for the Steel Toe anniversary show. Things are going well.
Jesus Christ. Is there anything worse than cornhole puns?
Yes.
All right, maybe cuckold porn, but what else?
Many things.
There's many things worse than. All right, fair enough. literal Erik. All right, let's get into Oz's birthday.
Is there a golf tournament this year too?
Nope. He's never doing a golf tournament again. He said that there was 20 to 25 people. Boots on the ground said it was about 12. So
that was amazing to see that play out, because he kept hyping that, and it was a big deal. It's like, wow, the golf tournament. And then it all broke down to everybody was like, well, you're not going to have enough time with all these people to do all these rounds and then get over to the other place for the event. Yeah. And then it was found out that the golf course had no idea he was even doing this. He was just,
he's booking tee times. He said when he was first talking about it, there's like a whole trajectory. He was like, 70 people, we can get 70 people easy. Like that's not a thing. There were thousands of dollars in prizes, and then it ended up being just meager change at the end. I think he gave away one of his old TVs.
Yeah.
Golf is kind of and correct me if I'm wrong here, but golf's kind of a white collar activity.
Yeah.
And I see the fans that show up to these shows, thanks to Schizo Sean. I don't know that a lot of them are avid golfers.
I don't think any of them have collared shirts.
Right. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Some overalls have collars.
Fair enough. All right. Let's get into the big news this week. Aaron, on a Tuesday evening, goes on his show, and he says, we got a big week this week. Oz is turning 50, and we are going to milk that for everything that we can, because everyone knows that when it's someone's birthday, you got to give them money. That's the rules.
Good evening. Welcome. There it is. Welcome to the show. It's the Steel Toe Evening Show. Grift alert, grift alert, grift alert. We're going to grift off of Oz's 50th birthday tomorrow. I got tired of taking L's on Mondays and Tuesdays, So Wednesday, it just so happens to be Oz's birthday, and Oz seems to be the golden calf around here. He seems to be the license to print money. And he's turning 50. So we're going to grift for Oz's 50th birthday. Every dollar we go over through Wednesday night is going to go to Oz as a birthday bonus. That's what we're going to do.
Wow. How generous this man is. Every dollar between Tuesday evening and Wednesday evening, that whole stretch of time. But every dollar he goes over, so based on 3 different goals. So it's not like he's going to hit the goal Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, and it's just the overage from those goals that goes to Oz, right? That's what I'm understanding.
It's just the money he makes above the goal.
There's no decorations. There's no streamers. There's no ice cream cake. There's no special production.
It's funny you say that, Eric. Stay tuned. He tries.
Okay.
He tries and fails to decorate for Oz's birthday.
He also didn't say anything nice about him at all.
He's turning 50, Adam. What else you want him to say?
Something
Just
nice.
Facts. Just spit facts.
Why? Because as fun as the show is to do, Monday and Tuesday is becoming a regular struggle bus, but Thursday and the evening shows are becoming the days where everything's made good. So it's made me much more calm in dealing with L's, which is a good thing. But it also makes me go, oh shit. Like, I want to pretend the audience isn't trying to tell me something because I don't agree with them. I know what the audience is trying to tell me.
We hate giving you money. It's enough already. It's what the audience is trying to tell you.
He doesn't want to see the reality in his chat. He doesn't want to know the reality of being told to him. It's like, I don't want to see any of that. His whole show and these goals and all this stuff is constantly redrawing an org chart because Monday doesn't do this, so it leads to Tuesday. But when you get to Thursday, that circles back to the top where everything's okay. Oh, it didn't? We lost on Thursday? All right, let me move the line back over here. So Thursday going to the next Tuesday, then everything's okay. It's like it's constantly trying to figure out, it's like, how I did everything right and no, the children are wrong.
Well, yeah, it's someone with OCD walking on a pavement and trying to make up rules for the cracks that he steps on.
Right.
It's like, I stepped on with my left foot. I need to do a twirly-whirly before I step onto the next one with my right foot.
My OCD.
You're so right. It's such an OCD kind of thing. In the theme song to this show, every week we're back on solid ground, is such a profound lyric because Aaron, he just said he's missing on every Monday morning, every Tuesday morning. They're missing by triple digits these goals. It's so depressing. It stresses him out. But then at the end of the week, every time he's like, another perfect week. 4 perfect weeks in a row. So it's like all of it's just erased and it doesn't matter. In the time, it's stressful and it's off-putting and he can't handle it. We're going to hear about his sleep cycle again coming up in a little bit. But as long as he hits the go on Thursday with Oz, all is right in the universe.
Do you have his job slip up?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I do, yeah.
But I don't agree. So I like doing my show the way I do it.
You don't. You actually don't.
I feel like it's at its best quality. But the show is run by audience donation. You can't have a show where the audience basically owns it and not listen to them. So tomorrow we're going to have Oz on for an extra day. We're going to see how it goes. It's his 50th birthday, so we're starting him off easy. If he can't notch some W's and make...
I would love to see the text thread or the phone call to Johnny. Tell him, no, your services will not be needed on Wednesday this week. It's Oz's birthday, and we're going to crush it. And I'm going to give tons of money to Oz as we go above and beyond the goal.
You know where this because I don't know how it turned out, but if he made a lot of money for this birthday show, the next time it's birthday week, he's going to go the whole thing. It's it's Johnny's birthday week, so we're going to do it all
month.
week long.
July is birthday month. Can you believe Oz is turning 51? Let's get on it, folks. It's big.
Make some money on a 50th birthday show for his first Wednesday. Then we'll know that Wednesdays are not for Oz. That's what we'll know. Welcome to the show. We're very, very busy tonight.
Okay. So that's how we started off the Tuesday evening show. And then later on, he's continuing to promote Oz's birthday and let people know that they can give him money.
Says, you ever think we've been having record-breaking Fridays so people are maybe saving their monies for Fridays and not spending it during the week? No, because we used to do a lot better during the rest of the week. And Fridays are about normally what they've been. Fridays are staying pretty consistent. Very good, very strong, very consistent. And Thursdays have gone fucking crazy. So I do feel like they're trying to tell us something about who their favorite is. So yes, Wednesday is Oz's 50th birthday. If we go over tonight, which let's do that. Let's just everybody gift one membership and let's go over for tonight. Then Oz is going to take everything that's over for almost the rest of the week.
He's ordering fries for the table. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, you guys need some too? Yeah, 2 orders. It's fine.
Let's just do this.
I think he's watching video clips of all those television ministries and stuff, the way they talk, like Benny Hinn, if you remember that name and stuff. But he would talk to the parish, tell you a couple of things from the Bible, how it would apply to your life. And then it would be like this, because then, when we're going to do this new outing for recruitment and stuff, and we're going to need about 50,000. So let's just, you know what? I know you guys usually just double. Let's add it to 15% this week. I know you get 5% of your paycheck, but for this, let's do 50. He's learning from all these ministers online that this is how you can try to manipulate the audience.
Yeah, just imagine a prosperity gospel preacher, though, then going to court and saying, I can't afford an extra $40 a week, $40 a month for my kids.
And I'm not kidding when I say I don't think he's studying those people. I think it just comes naturally to him.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Fair.
Well, no, the rest of the week, because he's on Thursday again, too. Oh, no, he takes half. Whatever. Chef Maddox says...
The movie math is amazing. All right, if you're not following this, I'll explain it. So, Tuesday evening show, Wednesday morning show, Wednesday evening show. Hit the goal, go above and beyond. 100% of the proceeds go to Oz because it's his birthday. Thursday morning, normal rules. If you go over the goal, 50% of the overage goes to Oz. He sometimes pays Oz, listen to this, $12 to $18 extra on a Thursday morning. And then has to explain to Oz, I'm giving you $12 extra, and Oz has to say, thank you, Aaron, while on camera.
Now you're going to want the extended warranty on your purchase.
So does he pays his co-host, and then whatever is over on the goal that day goes to the co-host, or whatever's over the goal that day is what he pays the co-host?
No.
Just for Oz.
Only Oz. Johnny doesn't make anything if they go over. In fact, when Johnny's on, as soon as they hit the goal, it's over. The show's done.
Yeah. He boots Johnny off before he gets to the begging segment at the end. But with Oz gets 50% of whatever they make over the goal.
And to answer your other question, Eric, I believe Oz makes $50 for the 4 hours that he spends on. So
I mean, that's not terrible.
It's less than minimum wage.
Yeah, but when you're sitting there and just letting Aaron talk for 4 hours and you go, yeah, like that, there's worse ways to make a living, I guess.
He lives an hour away from Aaron.
It's such a significant amount of money that Aaron went to court to not be able to provide that to his kids.
That's true. All right, that's a good point. It's a lot of money.
No one donate tonight. Save it all for tomorrow morning. I love when you guys do that. It's just so nice and not stressful at all when you guys do that. I attach the reflection of my performance to where the goal's at. So in no way does that stress me the fuck out. I've been taking these L's Monday and Tuesday very, very well. Don't fuck me up now.
Fuck, guys. He got us. He's taking it well.
Dude, that was interesting. The guy goes, let's not give him any money. We'll wait till Oz is here in the morning for his birthday and give him money. And Aaron's like, hey, that actually fucks me up, man. I need you to give me money now. I mean, give me money tomorrow, but I need money now, too. That's pretty shitty you would say that.
My entire self-worth is tied up in this number, so I'm going to need you to... Because I need to sleep tonight.
Right. That's a crazy thing to say, but that was real.
Not okay. Smoke Me Minnesota says the prices of everyday life are not going down. They're going up. Sorghum to the rescue. Sorghum, ladies and gentlemen. Landers says, so it's poop bread. It's not poop bread.
All right, just a quick technical thing because Eric's here. When you're on the radio, you're talking to an individual.
Right.
It's a one-on-one conversation. So the person in the speakers in your car is talking to you. And you're having a conversation with them. You don't say ladies and gentlemen. That's the thing you do when you're on stage in front of a crowd. Then there's ladies and gentlemen. Vinny does this. I've yelled at him many times. I'm like, Vinny, you're not doing stand-up. We're talking to the one individual who listens to the Creep Off right now. And by the way, there is just one individual who listens to the Creep Off. Not the point.
That's because you've got a mindset of an audience of one, Carl. That's
right.
Why you'll never match Aaron's mindset of a giant roaring audience.
Eric, tell Moody I'm right and he's wrong.
You're right and he's wrong.
Thank you.
It's what you're saying. It's that
how's
old
Compound Media doing?
Eric? I don't know. They sold it 2 years ago, and I think they're not turning a profit. I don't know what's going on. No, but it's
something you do know something. But all right, go ahead.
No, I don't know. It's like the old adage for radio with the PDs would come in who don't know how radio goes, but the hosts, the DJs do know what they're doing. It's like, picture your audience. Get a photo out of a magazine and of somebody who you think who is your audience and tape it to the wall here. Ugh. And you talk to that photo as if you're having a one-on-one conversation. It's what you're exactly saying. It's a thing that's been going on since the 70s. You say, ladies and gentlemen, when your show starts at the top of the hour for your 4-hour period, then you talk one-on-one for everybody else. You don't sit there and carnival bark.
Right.
To everybody that's not there in front of you.
That's a good point. When you're begging for money, you're not having a one-on-one conversation with the person. You're asking a crowd of people.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's bad for your dental health.
I was watching an old clip of Aaron and April, and in it, April told him that he sleeps with his eyes open. And when he wakes up, he wakes up in a panic as if someone is killing him and the rest of his family.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't get rest. He is on edge all the time. Mm-hmm. He sleeps with his eyes open. It's insane.
Causes a sore gum. Oh man. Smoke Me Minnesota says that looks dense as fuck. Yeah, so I was I'm just sitting around. I'm eating my stuffing, enjoying my stuffing, and reading about sorghum. That's the exciting.
Stuffing means Nick Riquet to come, by the way. All right, so let's fast forward to Wednesday morning. So that was Tuesday night.
Wasn't he trying to lose weight? What is this stuff? He's just eating stuff. He's turning himself into a turkey.
He's as fat as he's ever been. It's
right.
Wild. The shape of his face is a cartoon character at this point. Let's fast forward to Wednesday morning because now we're excited because the birthday day has arrived. Oz's 50th. You're going to want to give him tons of money. And let's go.
Oh, good morning.
Vietnam.
We're ready.
This is hilarious. The little ticker he has at the bottom. Normally it talks about the top 3 news stories he's going over for the day. This is just happy birthday, Oz, 50 years of Oz. It's just like reinforcing it's money time, everyone. Let's give money.
It's Oz's 50th birthday. Yay!
Carl, could you imagine if you brought Trucker Andy onto the show on his birthday and played the song? People would say, why do you hate Trucker Andy so much?
Right. It's embarrassing.
Like, what is going on?
I wouldn't do this to a 7-year-old.
Right.
Too much. You know,
we did this for Norton, a couple times a year because it won on his actual birthday. But then there were days he'd come in and say, "No, today's my birthday." So we're scrambling around to make something of it. We would play something stupid like this, and then come up with a giant dick cake from a bakery downtown and bring that in. That's
turns out he really liked it.
Yeah. It was attached to a woman, so he was into it.
But that's when you do stuff like that, just playing. And by the way, a copyrighted song, Aaron.
Oh shit! Is this copyrighted?
Yeah, Happy Birthday is owned. It's not a public. Yeah.
Hopefully, I get away with this.
You're not familiar with Rumble, where anything goes.
I know.
Eric. Copyright doesn't exist over on Rumble.
Rules don't apply on Rumble.
No, I'm still on YouTube, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Bought a sign, and this is the importance of reading shit before you buy it. I bought a sign for Oz's birthday. It was a sign. Now, it was a sign that said "Happy Birthday." I did read that part of the box, and it was really nice. I mean, beautiful, multicolored letters. It was really nice. I was gonna hang it up. You know how I hang shit up from time to time? And I thought this will look really nice. And then I get it home and I realize it's balloons. It's like blow up balloons. And the sign is like 22 feet long. And there's no fucking way that this sign is going to fit in the frame. So
to answer your question, Eric, the reason why there aren't decorations is because Aaron tried to buy decorations. They don't fit behind him. I'm not buying this.
Yeah, this didn't happen.
Yeah, this did not happen.
No, because look, what you would do is if you had this mishap and you'd laugh and go, I grossly misjudged the measurements here, you would hold it up.
Yes.
And then you would still put it up and say, look how terrible this is. And that's how you would celebrate
Show
the
a
birthday.
photo of it, tape it on your wall somewhere.
You just be surrounded by balloons and have Oz have to swim through it. Like that's
You would make it a fucking circus. It's like, look, everything is just wrong here, but we're gonna plow through the show. Yeah,
and then Oz can destroy the happy. Like there's stuff you can do with it. Yeah, you're right.
Reading the thing is very, very important. I also got two numbers, that say 50 on it. And I was going to put that up there.
I'm going to say
they're
something
bigger than the
Aaron. He sounds like I can almost trick my brain into thinking that he's a broadcaster when there's a music bed under him.
Right.
Like he sounds more at home. If that
it's a radio commercial.
Right.
Like it goes to the commercial reads, and then there's a music bed, and there's a guy going, "Hey, yeah, Toyotas are half off," or whatever the fuck.
It's like it's no longer reliant just on his personality to keep it going. There's there's a thing carrying momentum in the show, and it's more palatable.
Yeah, and a 12-minute stop set that he's going to hit in a minute so that he can go get something to eat, go to the bathroom.
But this really is a shitty Fred Flintstone like. Honey, I forgot your birthday, but I got you a cake, the biggest cake. In fact, it was so big that they took it back because it didn't fit in the house. And then I got you these chocolates, but they were he's just full of shit.
This is the bow I was going to put on your brand new car, but the car wasn't coming in. They told me they discontinued it, but I still have the bow to show you that I did try to get you a brand new car.
Do you want me to show you the receipt on my bank account? Like, I can pull up my bank account and show you I was down there and I bought it for you.
Yeah, look at my app. Look at my bank app here.
Check my location. Check my location. I was there.
I just want to say, we're going to play some clips of Aaron claiming that his show is bigger than anything that I do in a little bit. There's 1,200 people watching right now. A lot of them are bots. But if you're not a bot, if you're a real person, hit the like button, hit subscribe.
And that's after I read the court documents.
I know, you tried to scare him away.
Yes, that's what we do. They try to flush out the audience that comes in, and then the real show can start.
Yes.
We're going to have to turn these tables around, so finish up.
Two numbers, that say 50 on it. And I was going to put that up there. They're bigger than the sign when you blow them up. So, boys and girls, read the measurements on the box. I did get gifts, though, for Oz. We are going to have a great birthday. I'm excited about it.
I can relate to Oz as a close to 50-year-old alcoholic. Don't get me gifts. That's not what I don't want. Balloons. I don't want signs. I'm not looking for gifts.
Socks are pretty good. They're a good bit.
Socks, yeah.
I surely hope you're excited. We devised an idea on the show last night because this topic came up and we started watching videos about it and stuff. I brought gifts. Oz and I are going to have a little snack on the show. There you go. Take a look at that. King Oscar. That's right. We don't skimp here on the toe.
Oh, interesting. He's able to show that, but not the decorations that he bought.
The food you wanted to eat is real handy.
Yeah, right. It's right there for some reason, but the decorations, nowhere to be found.
That's so good because I was in the mood to watch a couple of guys eat food, eat snacks.
And pay for the privilege of doing so.
Yeah. All right. So this is hilarious. There's a huge communication breakdown here that happens. And watch how Oz is very distraught that he has to now work 2 days on his birthday week. He was not ready for this.
Still got his local number.
Perfect.
So he's got both. He's got a local and a non-local in there. All right. By the way, for those of you, people are saying bring out Crunchy. Crunchy's more of an evening show person. I did set it up where you're going to take home all the over for every show the rest of the week.
Oh.
So like if we go over tonight, money. Yeah. If we go over tomorrow during your show, you already get 50%.
I'm not going tomorrow.
Really?
No.
Are you serious?
I came in a day early this week to do the 1 day a week I do.
This is hilarious. Oz sees this as such a job. If you guys think that Oz enjoys this, he does not. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm working Wednesday instead of Thursday. I changed my shift.
But I pretended to buy you all these balloons.
This is great. Look at that look on Oz's face. You're going to work 2 days? You want me to come to your house for 2 days this week?
I can do tomorrow, but I didn't plan on it.
If
you want me to come in tomorrow morning, I'll come in tomorrow morning.
But I need you.
Okay, then I'll come in.
I can't make money without
That's fine.
you. We've made this very clear.
Okay.
Without you, I can't make any money.
Oz goes to a tanning booth, right?
What?
He's got that weird, like, light
Or
color.
a teeth whitening place.
I was thinking about this. It's like the first thing that I think is homeless, but that's not true. He reminds me of the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2. You know, when they like try to homeless up someone who's not homeless and they like apply fake dirt to their face.
Could you pick a more specific reference, please?
Right, but like if you pull up a picture of the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2.
She just died today, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not kidding. Look it up. She died today.
Holy fuck, really?
Yeah.
So give
Oh my
money
God.
right now. Supertip.gg/WTP if you loved Home Alone 2.
Holy
and the
shit.
pigeon lady.
I had zero idea. She
Yeah.
was great in that movie. She was fantastic.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I can't believe you were going to fucking abandon me. Did you see the hurt in my eyes?
Wait, is that a meme thing?
Oh, that's a good point. Steve says, Oz wants to tie one on. Yeah, this is his birthday. He's like, I gotta get up early tomorrow. I'm planning on getting blackout drunk tonight. That's funny. Yeah, no wonder he was just like, what? I have to work tomorrow? Fuck that.
Yeah, Oz is coming on Thursday. Oz actually wasn't planning on coming on Thursday.
Here we go. Here's Oz was coming in Thursday. Oz telling Aaron he doesn't want to come in Thursday. Faggot, what are you doing?
Good stuff.
I thought we were replacing tomorrow is what I was getting at, which is fine. But no, it's a bonus. 'Cause it's my birthday.
I was going to pay you for both of them.
All right, I'll come tomorrow morning.
God. Not a total cheap fucker. All right, let's...
Aaron pays so little. It's really not that impressive.
If at all.
Yeah.
And you're right. I didn't know about the money dynamic with his co-host, but yeah, you got to feel bad for Johnny at this point where he's like, every goal that we go over this week, it's all going to you.
It's all
And he
going
can
to Oz.
barely... He didn't offer a room to the guy when he was getting evicted or any
Nope.
stuff.
I know. It's hilarious.
You've got to scroll to a picture of her in Home Alone 2, not just this one.
Yeah, that was just showing you that it was the announcement.
That's insane. That's insane. I
Brenda
literally had
Fricker
no
died?
idea.
How are we even doing a show right now? This is insane.
Guys,
God damn
it's
it.
real hard to do the show. Throw in some money for us. She died. She
tough.
can only
This
die
is a tough
once.
This
Yeah.
is rough, man. I wasn't ready for this.
But
Eric,
can you?
I'm sure you pick up on some of the similarities with Opie in terms of like his immediate instinct to pit his two co-hosts against each other and have them fight for money and love.
I didn't want to bring him up, but yeah, earlier I was thinking that the whole money dynamic is what he's doing with Ron currently. He's
Exactly.
like, I'll let you know what the money's coming into the Venmo or the paper, whatever he's using. Ron would keep asking about the money, like Johnny would keep asking about. I'll let you know. We don't need to talk about that now. We got to talk about other things. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
All right, we have some more from Oz's birthday coming up, and then of course, Aaron being a giant pussy about me offering to come on his show. But before that, supertip.gg/WTP, LL Cooley is coming in.
What is E-Rock doing here? He thought Aaron was great. He even went as far to let Toe guest host several times on Compound. You suck, E-Rock. More like E-Cock. Am I right, Moody? Kiss, kiss.
Good points.
Hey, way to join late to the show when I explained all that. Go ahead.
Colin Madden, $5, says, it's crazy Moody brought up Oz looking Hollywood homeless. I was literally thinking Oz looks like Martin Sheen cast in a film as a drunken stew bum.
Hollywood homeless with $5.
No, Oz has got that weird, like, his face is tan, but his eyelids are
It's like
pink.
Captain Ron.
Yeah, I think he's a tanning booth guy.
This is the picture.
This is Raper Butt, Crefto Dollar. Thank you, Raper Butt. Good to see you, my friend. And Abnai says, Eric Ed is spot on. Steel Toe and The Quartering, among many others, have 80s TV evangelist donation begging in their DNA, mixed with the Carpet King.
I don't know the Carpet King.
I'm guessing he sells.
You see it? Like the little dirt on the face
Yeah,
that they do. Yeah, it's Hollywood homeless.
And the eyes are asking a question the way he looks at Aaron. Like, what?
Yeah, I'd be more interested to watch the show if Oz was covered in pigeons. just shitting all over the studio.
People would donate to that.
Now we got
Right.
All right, so Aaron is now sad. He was going to give Oz 50% of the overage on Thursday, and then he just saw him say, like, you know what, Oz, never mind. It's your birthday. I'm giving you 100% of everything that goes over the goal for the rest of the week. And boy, does he regret saying that.
There's a punishment. Dan Vicious with a gifted membership. Thank you very much, buddy. Boy, do we need those.
Get your ass a job. Get a job, nigga. Go to work.
Thank you very much. We are 150 away tonight. We just a second ago, we made our 20th dollar. Yes, I have been doing a show for an hour and a half, and I've made $20. That's embarrassing. And I haven't even been a dick about it, which I'm kind of proud of myself, but like already 200 behind.
Never too
He
late.
just explained Johnny's pay schedule.
Yes.
Doing a show for an hour and a half
For an hour,
and
getting
getting $20.
$20. Yeah.
That's what he
It
pays
sucks,
Johnny.
doesn't it, Aaron? Yeah. Is that great?
But like already 200 behind for the week. Yay, let's go. I'm regretting giving Oz a birthday bonus now. I'm just like, hey, Oz, I need to take back your bonus. I'm getting my fucking dick kicked in this week. If it weren't for Monday, Tuesday evening's show and Wednesday's morning show, this would be the worst week we've ever had, buddy.
If my uncle had a vagina, he'd be my aunt. What are we talking about?
Since you brought it up, that's the Opie thing. Remember they had Ron Day for like Valentine's Day or something?
Mm-hmm.
And all the money coming will go to Ron, and then everybody was throwing all this extra money. He's like, I shouldn't have said this. Now I got to give all this money away.
Shut it down.
Oz, you piece of shit! You made me buy balloons this week. Why do your birthday be this week?
It's so funny because Aaron's trying to like show that he's generous and he's good to his people and he doesn't need the money, and then negates all of it immediately. As soon as like he starts not hitting the goal, he's just like, "Fuck! I shouldn't have given Oz any of this fucking money. I should have kept it off myself. This sucks." Aaron, you ruined everything, you idiot.
He always says the quiet parts out loud.
Yes, he can't help himself.
Thank God Oz decided to have a birthday this week. I might need him to have a birthday next week the way shit's going.
Yep.
4 straight perfect weeks are coming to an end, man, for sure. Redbird with $1.
Okay, this is great. So
Birthday week.
Fast forward to Thursday morning. So now we're a day past the 50th birthday. Oz is on again. He's been forced to come in against his will. And any predictions on if they hit the goal or not on Thursday morning? I mean, Thursdays are the morning they always crush the goal. It's what makes up for the entire week, obviously. Oh, not so much on this one.
$100 away from a win.
I'm sorry, what's that, Moody?
What if Oz doesn't go in on the show, but then gives Aaron every dollar he makes over $50 at his job?
Oh, interesting. That actually makes a lot of sense. Like, I won't be there, but I can give you like $35. Is that cool?
Oz goes to work, gets paid for a day's work. What is it, like $150, $200? Gets paid that, takes $50 from it for himself, like he would get paid for the show, and then Aaron gets $150.
Perfect. See, they should work out this arrangement. That's smart.
What if Dave Landau's brother just buys 20 gifted memberships?
Do you know Dave has a twin brother?
No.
Dave Landau has a twin brother.
Never met him, but yeah.
I'll be meeting him October 2nd in Detroit, actually Royal Oak. Tickets on sale, WTPLive.com. Come see WTP Live with Dave Landau and The Drew Lane Show in Detroit.
We're $100 away from a win. 20 memberships away from a win. Oh, boy, we didn't do it. We didn't quite get it. We came up $100 short.
Oh, boy.
On today's goal. And we
look at us. He's just like, I came in to work for this. Fuck you, asshole. I was planning on sleeping in and being hungover.
Took Oz gets a bonus, so I really can't count Oz's bonus from yesterday.
Okay, I didn't even notice that the first time I watched this. Oz is sad turning off the white power hour light. This is like we didn't do it today, guys. Let's turn off the racism light. Watch this.
On today's goal. And we took Oz gets a bonus, so I really can't count Oz's bonus from yesterday.
You guys didn't earn white power today. I'm sorry.
Pack it up. You can get rid of the food. Everybody go home.
It's like in Survivor where they where they like snuff out the torches.
Yeah.
Racism white guys.
It's also like in The Simpsons when like we're $10 short. We'll tell the children there'll be no hospital. It's like it's so severe. Oh
It's
man,
very funny. We always see them lighting the crosses, but we never see them putting them out.
But technically a $300 miss this week. Wow. Wow. What an L for the toe. But you know what?
Oh, man. This is brutal. He gave Oz extra money and lost $300. Yikes.
I always say, it's good that we're in a place these days where you can laugh and go, you know what? Look, do I want to lose by 300 every week? Fuck no.
No.
Once in a great while, everybody gets what they want. Everybody gets a laugh. We missed by $100 today or 20 memberships.
How is Brian Johnson going to get his new boat if you guys don't give me
That's
money?
a good point. By the way, Aaron.
There have been no laughs.
What do you mean?
None.
Thank you for your contributions. What I do have to do real quick, though, is play these donos we got during the rally segment. People saying we're still going to blame Johnny. Mean.
Oh, look at that hilarious one from Trucker 18 Wheeler. Good stuff, guys. Wow, what an audience he's
Oz is turned into Johnny during this segment.
Yeah, he hates it.
Oh, that didn't work either. Carlos Cameo with $1.
Carlos Camejo has donated $1 and says if you want more old lore, Cowpote is still posting 20-minute rants about.
I don't care about any of this. Anyway,
that'll be Johnny's voice in a couple years.
That'd actually be great.
Sure.
Sitting in the Stephen Hawking's chair with the computer. Yeah.
All right, there is a clip I want to play that I found so amazing this week because Aaron had a dream. And I know we're talking about racism. You're probably thinking about Martin Luther King. Not what I'm talking about at all. It's a whole different type of dream. He was over at Slam Piece's house. It was her birthday too. I'm surprised he didn't grift on that. And listen to this. This tells you everything you need to know about Aaron's psyche and what's actually going on in his real life.
I appreciate it. Hey, you want to hear something pathetic about me in this show?
Yes.
That's not new. What's up?
This is really pathetic. Last night, I had a dream just before I woke up to come home this morning. I was at SP's for her birthday. And I had a dream that somebody gifted 20 memberships and then 40 memberships. And I woke up fucking pumped.
Oh, my God.
Is he going to start singing?
He had a dream that he hit the goal. And he woke up feeling like, oh, shit, we're crying. Oh. It's like winning the lottery or something. It's like, oh, shit, that didn't happen. I saw
April, I just...
life. April. You won't believe it.
Nick, no.
Listen to, and Moody, you will not be surprised by this. Listen to what his instinct was.
And I was like, oh, man, maybe I should take the day off today. I don't know. And then I woke up.
Aaron hates his show. Aaron hates doing his show. He hates it so much. He had a dream that he got 60 gifted memberships. And his response was, yeah, I don't have to do a show today. I can take the day off. That's wild.
It's always what's right in front of you at the moment. There's no future planning ever.
Right.
It's not those memberships are what for 30 days and then they turn off unless the people. So you got this right now. Okay. But what happens in a month? Oh, I don't know. What happens in a year? Oh, I don't know. But
every
right now,
moment for Aaron is his entire world is just that moment. It's never thinking about the future or the past. It's just that moment.
Then I did that thing where I'm like, oh, shit.
It wasn't real.
It's not real. I didn't really get 20 memberships and then 40 memberships. My show still sucks and I'm a hack. Now get up and fucking go to work, you begging goy. That's what I thought. Texas Law says this is why it's hard to defend. What do you mean? This program? I hear you. I get it. We're not going to be a Champa Bamo anytime soon. All right. I think that these jokes were so bad they were a real wampa Bamo.
All
right.
What a pro. I thought that was
such
I
a
woke
weird.
up and I dreamt I made my mortgage payment this month, and then I went,
then you didn't make your mortgage payment? Oh, that's too bad. Well,
I had a dream that Rumble Rants would be judged not by the color of their tier, but by the content of their messages.
well played, my friend. Well played. Supertip.gg/WATP. We got the Carl saga coming up. First Cash has $10.01 for us.
Since I'm saving $50 a month not paying for those damn kids, I decided to splurge on decorations for OZ. I didn't even check how much a huge 22-foot sign costs.
Who checks prices for anything anyway? Just throw it on the card.
Hey, Aaron, since you are saving tons of money, why not donate to my GoFundMe? I'm thinking of upping it to $20K.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw Dabbleverse Live yesterday with Brian, Mike, and me, but it turns out there were these other costs that Chad Zumach didn't know about.
Did you know that GoFundMe takes a cut?
3% goes to GoFundMe. He didn't factor that in. So Chad sees a lot more money.
I thought he spoke to someone and figured out where every dime is
Multiple
go.
people. He had all the accounting done, but apparently not.
Next, you're going to tell me I have to pay taxes on it.
Silence Dugan says, the homeless pigeon lady looks like Randy Quaid. Adam approves of this message. Is that true?
She looks a bit like Piers Morgan, I think.
She's a little too put together to be a homeless lady.
Yeah, it's Hollywood homeless.
Yeah. Vegas Law to $5. Stoney's needs to see Aaron's recent shows. Not good for their image. I'm not sure, man. I've seen footage from inside that place. I think he's fine with that. I think Cheetos is fine with all of that.
The N-word rant, the N-word chants that Aaron would do every year, like that's cornhole and N-word chants is what happens at the.
That's it. Yeah. That's what everyone's into. All right, let's talk about Monday morning. Aaron sees that. How did this all go down? Was it on this show last Friday when I said I wanted to go on Aaron's show, or was it something else? I can't remember what triggered all of this.
It was when you had your debate with Chad.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Okay, I was on Chad's show last week. Ugh, so much is happening.
Right.
I was on Chad's show last week, and I said, Chad, thanks for having me on.
You were crying. I'm pretty sure you were like weeping and kind of.
He was crying but smile talking at the same time. It was very strange to see.
Yeah.
On brand.
Yep.
Aaron won't debate with me. I'm pretty sure is how you said it.
Well, we're going to find out. Aaron will do his impression of me. But yeah, so apparently I was on with Chad Zumach, and one of the first things I said was, I'm glad you had me on the show. You're not a pussy like Aaron. I've asked to go on his show, and he won't have me on. So Aaron goes, oh, I got Carl right where I want him, because now I can call Carl a liar.
Ruffle his feathers. Carl's very insecure. He doesn't like not having the last word. And I knew...
Oh, wait, maybe this actually starts at the beginning. Let me try this.
This morning, I appreciate it. Picnic table boat captain. All I'll say is this, buddy. In time, you will see, and I will accept your apology. Thank you. Very, very much.
This is 2 minutes into the show on Monday morning.
Very, very much. Speaking of steel-toed dubs, boy, did I play that Carl like a fiddle this weekend. So Friday, I took a little jab at Carl, and I knew it would ruffle his feathers. Carl's very insecure. He doesn't like not having the last word. And I knew that if I just poked him a little bit, I would elicit a reaction out of him. Carl went on and lied when he was on with Chad Zumach, and he said, I've been asking Aaron to have a debate. You know what that smile-talking panic voice he does? I've been telling Aaron, I've been calling him out for a debate forever, and blah, blah. I'm like, I don't have one text. I don't have one DM. This guy's a fucking liar. He's a rat fuck piece of shit.
Problem is, I've been saying this for months on every fucking show.
That's what I was just going to say. You've mentioned this many times.
I bring it up all the time on This Little Piggy, on Who Are These Podcasts, to a much bigger audience than Aaron ever talks to. So it's a bad look for him to be like, Carl's lying about this. No, I bring it up all the fucking time. I'm sure Aaron's seen it. I'm sure it's gotten back to him. If that's not the case, I don't think you can call me a liar. I bring it up quite often.
Never did it. And I'm like, but I bet you if I throw just a little jab. Here's the thing about Carl. He can do like a weekly cope show about you where he's like, I have to let people know that I don't like this guy.
But I like you, Aaron. Oh, you do? Oh, then I like you too.
Want to do a show together?
It's always like he's doing like some kind of sleight of hand card trick or pulling a coin out of your ear. It's like, but the trick never happens.
Yeah, it's all distractions and stuff. It's like whatever.
There's that Merlin show where it's like he does it through like with his hands, like he casts spells with motions. That's what this looks like.
Aaron just said something that's very revealing right there. He goes, I have to let people know I don't like Aaron. I don't dislike any of the people I make fun of. I've said this many times. Stuttering John is actively suing me. I don't dislike Stuttering John Melendez. I find him very entertaining. I find him interesting. I have no problem with Opie. I have no problem with Aaron. I'm not like mad at these people. I don't want bad things to happen to them. I'm glad they do shows and embarrass themselves. It's fun for me.
Now he's just going to say the opposite. He's like, Carl's obsessed with me. He's in love with me. He wants to be me.
We want to see Aaron back on radio. That'd be the funniest thing.
Be hilarious.
Him getting immediately suspended.
Fired immediately. Yeah, right.
And then it can have the law of diminishing returns. You can humiliate yourself multiple times, like with a jail call and constant L's. And then all I have to do is do like a 2-minute thing where I just needle you a little and you'll fly off the handle and you'll play it forever. You'll talk about it. I'll hand you content and you'll seethe. Well, I got him again.
Those aren't real people applauding you, Aaron. And 60 gifted memberships you had in your dream weren't real either. It's all a lie. I know. Wakes up in a panic. Oh shit, I thought I booked Carl to be on my show tonight. Oh fuck. Carl, thank God that's not real.
It's not good to wake up a sleep broadcaster. You have to let him go.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
That if I called him out for never actually coming to me and asking for he said a debate. I'm like, what debate? We're not political candidates.
Right, then a conversation, whatever. Have you on your show, interview. I don't know. Who cares what you call it?
You grift on my name for money. You have to get yourself over at my expense. And I mock you for 2 minutes at a time and you fly off the handle. That's like our whole thing. There's no debate there. And by the way, also not a good look to ask for debates because boys and girls, who asks for debates? The person who's behind.
The person who's telling the truth. Who is the person who wants to debate? The person not lying to their audience is the person who wants to debate someone.
The person who wants their day in court is to prove their innocence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of reasons for someone to want to debate. My reason is that you're gaslighting your audience and lying through your teeth and you know it.
My thought has always been this. If you're comfortable with what you do, if you're confident, you talk your shit, I'll talk my shit. There's no reason for us to really talk to one another.
Did he just describe a debate?
He just described, like, I want to win the conversation by having you not be here.
Right.
It's great. I can just talk to my audience, tell them what to think. I have a great example of him talking to Oz about me on Thursday morning coming up. It's fucking hysterical.
He's doing the equivalent of like, we don't need a boxing match. Look, you film yourself hitting a punching bag. I'll film myself hitting a punching bag, and then we can like go back and forth and see who punches better.
Aaron, this is not how humans work. It's not how politics work. It's not how entertainment works. It's not how broadcasting works. When you were, Carl, talking about, was it the bonfire that was talking about Corey Feldman for so long, just ragging on him? They were afraid to run into him. It's like if Corey was, I'm ready to go on the bonfire. I want to talk to you guys. And they're like, why would we want to do that?
Dan Soder's just like, I don't want to talk to Corey Feldman. I'm just
about what? What would we even talk about? You stay in your corner. I'll stay here. That's how nothing gets done.
Dude, I don't have any experience with this. This is like Aaron jerking off to jerkmates and acting like he got laid. I fucked that chick. Like, no. This is nothing.
It's like the girl from Jerkmates asking to come over and him going, to do what? What would we even talk about? You stay in your corner. I stay. Like Jim and them. Corey Feldman. And they're like, why would we do that? It's crazy. If this is actually entertainment in a show, it's the natural progression of this whole musical comedy. Unless it's not real. Do you know what I mean? Or unless it's real for you. And then this is like, I can't be in a room with him. I'm going to get courts involved.
Yeah, you're right. All his answers are to the questions of like, why won't Carl come on? Or I'll even go on his show. I want to talk to him. And it's as if Carl doesn't want to talk to him. That's how he's responding to all of this stuff. It's the exact opposite of what is happening in reality.
Yeah, look, my favorite part of the ending of Rocky is how he just stayed in the gym the whole time and didn't go into a boxing ring.
Which is called a tie, huh?
He was just like, I'm just getting real fit.
I got my fans, you got your fans.
Yeah, like when Mr. Miyagi trains him for the first hour, and then nothing happens after that. He just goes to become a used car salesman.
I mean, I don't need him for money. He desperately needs me for money, and he kind of proved that again. So,
okay, I desperately need Aaron for money. Okay,
so I'm like, if I just throw a little shade at him, if I just tweak him a little bit, I bet you I'll get him to react.
As someone who's read the comments of last week's WATP TLP crossover, I can tell you that the Aaron segment is not appreciated by the majority of Carl's audience.
No, and it's funny. Someone pointed out in the chat today, so there's over 1,200 people here. Most of them are not members of this channel. Like WTP fans don't care about Aaron. I'm not convinced them that this is an interesting character. I never will.
The whole purpose of this show was set up because you, Patrick, and Rocco were talking about Aaron so much, and it was seeping into your shows so much that you wanted a dumping ground where all the Aaron stuff can be contained so that people didn't need to listen to it elsewhere.
And there are often times where someone will be the subject of a piece and people will be like, that was mean, or that person has cancer, or they all hate him. There's not a single person who doesn't like it because they think we're being mean or unfair, or that they hate him. They just don't love to hate him.
Right. That's true. That's a good point.
I'll get him to react.
He's not like a Jerry Banfield or an Opie, one of these characters. Like, I get notes from people all the time, just like, I'm fascinated by this guy. It's crazy. This person's living their life this way or doing these things, and they're like sucked into it. Aaron's just like a shitty person. You're just like, fuck this asshole. But I want nothing to do with this idiot.
It does tickle the brain of some people. Like I'm definitely one of them. Like,
I'm all
like,
in. Yeah,
right.
Like it.
So there are some people who are really deeply interested in watching a malignant personality lie and destroy his life. Like that is captivating to me, but there's a lot of people who hate it.
He sends me a fucking panic text. I put it up online where he goes, since you watch everything I do. And I got the first cope out of him. Make him make the first move, Conway. I got the first cope out of him. It taught me that Carl watches all things steel toe. Because when you're a narcissist like Carl is, you project everything you do onto the other person. Carl clearly watches everything steel toe. I don't watch any of his cope show. Any of it. Not one clip, not one thing. I don't know what...
Moody, do you remember when, this is going back a little ways, who was watching This Little Piggy and Aaron came home and walked in the room and they had the show on? He's like, oh, what are you guys watching?
It was Matt.
It was Matt. His former co-host used to love this
Grinch
show.
Girl. Yeah.
Yes. And they were watching the show and Aaron like sat right down, crisscross applesauce on the floor and just started watching along with them.
He did not like it.
Oh, he doesn't like it? Oh, okay.
Matt's not his friend anymore, so that's fine.
That's a good point.
Carl says on a weekly basis. I don't. But he needs me to, because that'll make him less pathetic. That means in Carl's head, somewhere locked away is, oh, God, I have to talk about Toe. That's his thing. I have to.
No, I choose to on Fridays. All right, let's talk about...
You just said your main audience hates when you even talk about him. So if you just stopped doing this, I don't think it affects you whatsoever.
We did stop doing it for a while. It's fine.
And unlike Aaron, there's receipts. Go look at any of the comments on any of the videos that include Aaron. They're up there now. You can read them. The majority of them about Aaron are like, please stop doing this.
Right.
To us.
Correct. All right. So this Aaron said he posted the text thread, so I'll put this up here. He said, I knew this was coming. Don't let the bravado fool you. This nerd is insecure and needs the toe, and his dopamine hit. He's addicted. Let's see how desperate he will get. So this is Carl WTP writes to him and says, you watch my shows enough to know I'm constantly crying and seething, but you haven't heard me say repeatedly I'd like an invite to come on Steel Toe? Okay, let's pretend that's true. Now you know. When can I come on? And he responds with some kind of face and says, I knew I had you dancing to my tune. I didn't know you were this down bad. Thank you so much for this. I said, what are you afraid of? I said, when can I come on? He didn't answer the question.
How is that? How is that a get? How is that dancing to it? You made him send a text message to try to arrange something.
Yeah, like literally, he comes out and he goes, "Carl's a liar. He's never asked me to be on the show." I'm like, okay, well now you know I want to be on the show.
Oh, how embarrassing! I made you hit send.
No, exactly. It's like, and the way that he just described it, that's why I played the clip earlier. It was just like I was just like freaking out. Whoa, I can't take it. So what are you afraid of? He says, "What are you so desperate for, Carl? I don't watch you." This sounds like Chad. "Oh, I don't watch you.
Yeah.
You do a tribute to me weekly. It's not hard to know I'm in your head. Good luck today, kid. I'll give you the last word." That's what he posted.
He told the courts that he was embarrassed by the content that was shared on this show, that he doesn't like. Like what do you mean it's a tribute show? Why is a tribute show embarrassing you to the point of you going to the courts and saying it embarrasses you?
Listen to what people responded, and yes, I have hearted all of these. Listen to how people responded to his own, and so I know what to read, to his own tweet that he put out. This is on his X account, not my X account. These are apparently people who follow the toe, his fans. "This objectively makes you look like a huge pussy. Why would you post this? Laugh my ass off. The balls on you. You're a convicted sex criminal and a 2-time wife abuser. It's rich that you think so highly of yourself. Aaron,
wow.
This isn't your show where you could just say something with no response. You look insanely retarded even showing this. You were funny at one time, but you're a bitter lolcow at this point. The specky dork who's obsessed with wrestling is calling someone else a nerd. Haha. Get a restraining order on Carl. He wants to do a show with you." Let's see. It says, "Just say you're scared, Aaron. It's fine. Why not do something interesting for once and have him on? Amazingly, you have no idea how ridiculous this makes you look. You ran away from the Aussie guy too. What makes you think you can handle Carl? Is it still 2 or are we at 3 now? I don't know what that means. Carl owns you on a daily basis.
Oh, that's his boxing record.
Oh, okay. Yeah. His record is 2, right? Carl owns you on a daily basis. You are a small dick coward who abuses women. A real man faces people, not hide behind his kids with a phony restraining order. Another L for the toe. Aaron, you lie too much to have any type of debate with any member of the Dabbleverse. Correct. Thank you, Mustache Rider. Well said. You would make a week's worth of goals by doing one of these shows with a detractor. People like watching clashes, and you claim that you can easily body all of these people. The only reason not to do is the same reason you have HROs against grown men. You're a pussy.
Why don't you like that one?
I don't know. Let me do it now. It's a good one. Mark says, if you are so far ahead, then have him on for a debate. Let's see the spin. Aaron, you are a total loser who is stuck performing on a low-quality show. You spend your days begging for money because you don't have what it takes to find and work a real job. You're pathetic. I know it. The internet knows it. You know it. And your ex-wives know it. Lick it up. It's funny. You suck toe. You seem retarded, bro. You are currently silencing 2 men because you are scared. Now you're running from fucking Carl. Grow up. I don't think that's a compliment for me, but I like it. It says, this only proves one person is insecure and worried about his narrative being brought to light. This proves your fear and need to get supporters to tell you it's okay to be afraid of these guys. You've always feared the real world. That's why your show is 100% fantasy. Well said, Tim McCain. Perfectly said right there.
That's the same reason he did the whole thing with the charity with me this week. He can't take up anything with merit. Like, he can't criticize me straight up. So he needs to invent something, and that's the thing to attack with.
Pick a lane. We are constantly crying, seething, or do you not watch any of it? For all this talk of a pro show, you do hours and hours of internet drama. Also, a dark shirt under a bright orange polo looks super retarded. I know you're in your basement, but have some class. That's funny.
It is.
Just triple figures, missing the goal. Another win for the toe. I respect that Aaron publicizes his cowardice and absolute lack of mental ability to speak. He is what he is. Someone devoid of talent or intelligence. He has a lot of mental health issues. Why wouldn't he show how smart and better he is than anyone else when he can just pretend? So since someone posted this, why didn't you post the rest? So I posted my response to that, which he did not post, which says, you calling this little piggy a tribute is the definition of coping. I'm offering to go on your show where you make all the money. I just made a lot of money for Chad. It's a good offer. You wanted Karmic on because you think you could control him.
Wow.
You're scared of me. There's no other way to spin it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that one. And then shut up again. You flip it to make it sound like you are the winner. Enjoy missing the goal, loser. You've got to be one of the most delusional persons in existence. Your narcissism is going to be your downfall. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Yeah. People are calling him F slurs. I liked that. What an F slur. I'm talking about Aaron, not Carl. Thank you. Cut to
Brian Lewis. Isn't that Nick's lawyer?
Brian Lewis says, you're a bitch, toe boy. Aaron had a restraining order against a 12-pound twink and a fat fuck that blew his back out barbecuing. Aaron, probably the biggest pussy on all of the internet. Coward loser father is a loser. You licked Nick's man goo off of April. I mean, this just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. I don't know why Aaron posted this. It seems like an L for the
All of these responses have more likes than his actual post.
Yes, it's very funny. So
and just for the record, Aaron, you ever hear of the phrase "not a good look"? For someone who was convicted and went to jail and served time for sending texts over that weren't supposed to be sent, maybe you don't post this. Maybe even if you feel it's cool, maybe you just you show that you've turned over a new leaf and you're not that kind of guy anymore. Maybe.
All right, so I'm going to play a little bit of this. I played this on Dabbleverse Live yesterday, or I played it on WATP or something. Anyway, Wednesday morning, he brought it up again.
Aussie guy in the chat says, reading court documents is boring, but yeah, let's read Twitter comments.
Come on, those were funny.
Well, Moody wasn't
good.
Is this because they're about you, Carl?
Because they're on my side.
When you call me lard ass. Speaking of making people feel bad,
Aussie guy, go back to
MSO
bed.
let me know this morning that, oh boy, did I get to old Carl. Oh my. He said he posted his response to you. He goes, you made him mad. He goes, I think Carl's about to crack. I don't know why he does that. I don't know why he gets so mad about things I say. I always say this about Dabbleverse guys. You can tell them openly what you're doing and they won't hear you. They'll just get mad and they'll spurg out. I say every time I'm working Carl, I'm trying to get a reaction out of him. I'm just trying to get him to emote and be upset and not do his smile talking fake confidence. And what
if I'm fake confident, why wouldn't he have me on his show?
He has no other setting, Aaron. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, that's true.
What does he do? He breaks character. He starts raging out. I mean, I rage bait the fucker, and he crashes out every time. And then he's like, oh, yeah, Aaron, debate me. I'm a fucking killer. I got you, you bitch. You. And then I just sit here and go.
It's a really good impression of me, by the way.
I've never seen you rage out, Carl. If anything, you're too
nonchalant.
Like,
I've also never seen Aaron go,
right, yeah, I know. Look at what so I rage out in this scenario, and then this is how Aaron responds.
He's a little teapot.
You bitch, you. And then I just sit here and go, look what I made him do. He thinks I'm in this to set up to a big showdown on Fox News or something.
No, I don't think that. I think that you're a pussy and you won't talk to me face to face because you lied to your audience.
All right, so he wakes up thinking that he hit this $1 million jackpot of subscriptions coming in, but goes to bed with these scenarios that are not happening, where he's playing out a conversation, an altercation. It's like, oh, and I said this and this happened, and and then that becomes his. This is mental illness. He is broken.
Well, he's broken, but also, Eric, I see this with Chad Zumach after we had our little conversation. I see it with Aaron. A lot of these guys are good at debating when no one else is there. They're really good at winning the conversation when they can be like, yeah, then Carl did this. And I'm like, haha, you loser. And I got him good with that one. It's like, dude, we could be doing this for real instead of pretend playtime like you're doing right now. If you want, you don't. All right, so this is Wednesday evening. He brought me up again. This is the third time this week.
Funny dog ain't so funny. The fuck you think you are inquiring about 1099s? Yeah, exactly, funny dog. Who the fuck? Thinking who the fuck you are. I think funny dog's just mad I triggered the shit out of his butt buddy, Carl. Oh my God. I think I broke that guy. I think he might actually be broken. MSO told me you got to check this out.
MSO told him I'm broken.
All he does is project.
Isn't it crazy?
It's not even a personality anymore. It's everything that happens to him, he pushes outward as if pretending to be a human being.
Carl probably had a dream where he made a lot of money and could take a day off, and then it didn't happen. I bet that happened to him too.
Remember when he explained to us what's really happening, and it was the exact flip opposite. He's like, those guys are just grifting, and I'm sitting here just laughing with my buddies.
Right.
What?
I have a huge audience, and they don't. They're jealous.
MSO told me you got to check this out. I checked it out. You know how I said on the show, like I can tell Carl exactly what I'm doing and he'll still spaz about it anyway? He did. Remember how I said yesterday, I went, I find out what you don't want me to do, and then I just keep doing that just to annoy you, just to needle you, because I'm having fun.
Show the clip. What's he talking about?
And he fucking went off. Aaron's scared of me. Aaron's scared. Aaron's scared. That's the only reason. He's been begging to get on my channel. He's texting me privately.
Was I begging him, or did I ask to come on and ask him for a date and a time? I don't know. We saw the whole text thread, right?
Yeah.
And begging me to get on his channel. And then when I go, no, I don't fucking want you on my channel. No, you pal around with people who regularly harass me and my children, right, and you try to get me thrown in jail. You encourage your audience to do so with all your friends. Go fuck your mother. I'll just make fun of you and watch you crash out. How's that?
I've done the exact opposite.
Yeah, most people who go through this whole thing, when you say, I'll come on your channel then so that you can control the entire thing, would probably be the only scenario that they would entertain this, and he's still not entertaining that, where he has complete control of the whole flow of the conversation, and he still won't do it.
Erik, I've never tried to get Aaron thrown in jail.
Right.
I've talked about this when Patrick was telling people to alert authorities over them giving out prizes to people who gave them donations. I'm like, don't do that. What are we doing? We're not trying to get people thrown in jail or get them in trouble with authorities. I hate that shit. And so this whole idea was just like, he's cheerleading me to go thrown in jail. No, that was your friend Gino. Mm-hmm. Your friend Gino got you thrown in jail. It had nothing to do with me.
And it was all Aaron. Aaron didn't go to jail for sharing the picture of Kayla Ricada. He went to jail for not listening to the judge.
Yes.
That's what he went to jail for.
This is all this. They all become the same person. This is exactly what Stuttering John did to me after he felt a little embarrassed, and he was like, you were begging me. You were begging me to come on my show. It's like, no, I wanted to come on the show. You're obsessed with watching my show. I don't watch yours. Yes, we watch your show. We make a clip show about it. Of course we watch it. You can just admit that. You watch it, Aaron. Start living in reality.
Oh, I thought you were going to say John sent out a nude photo of yourself.
Oh, did you get that?
Everybody did.
He shared it with you.
Because it's not
crash out. How's that? Guys, don't say that to Carl. He gets really mad. Carl has narc rage where when you don't let him be in control, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
I mean, just projection.
Just one clip, Aaron. Just one clip of me being, freaking out or having narc rage, whatever that is.
He can't. He doesn't watch the show. There's nothing he can do.
Oh, right. Good point. Oh, look who's here. My buddy Anthony Cumia says, Aaron, Chad, John, etc. have no clue what an actual friendship or legitimate business relationship is like. So when they see it, they call it ball washing or ass kissing. That is so true.
Yep.
That was wild when, and just to get off on an aside real quick, thank you for that, Anthony. It was very funny when Chad was talking about how Rocco took us all out to that dinner in Vegas at Hackamania. He's like, oh, so Rocco has to buy friends. Like, those are just something that people do for each other. It's just a nice thing. They want to spend some time together, and they're like, hey, let me take you guys out to dinner. And it wasn't like, now I'm friends with Rocco, and now I have to be friends with Rocco.
It's insane. They can't recognize kindness.
Right.
They can't recognize that people do these things for other people.
Yes.
It's like, oh, you know what? We're all to dinner. We'll use that example. I'll pay this round, and then the next round somebody pays for everybody. That's how you socialize and have friends and live a good, productive life.
I tried my hardest to pay Rocco back for that dinner, and he refused. Like,
no
one there was trying to
Anthony
take
Cumia
advantage
tried to
of...
pay for it, and Rocco saw that he was going to do that. I was like, no, this is my card. I'm paying for this.
Right.
I thought that, I wasn't even there, but when I heard that, I'm like, wow, that was pretty commendable of Rocco to do that. My first take was not like, oh, he's trying to suck up to everybody to be friends because he paid for the meal.
Because you're a normal person with like real relationships in life. That's why.
I was like, what? I was surprised. I'm like, wow, Rocco paid? Usually, look, no offense to Ant, but that's usually an Anthony trick. Anthony likes to go and do that stuff if he's around friends, whatever, and don't tell you. It was great to see somebody else actually doing that. I don't get the mindset of seeing that and go, oh, what are you at? What are you trying to get out of these people? It's like, oh my God, you're so sad.
And I'll add on to that sentiment that with it is included people having an opinion. They have no opinions of their own. They don't know how to feel about things. So if you have a strong opinion about anything, it's because you're ball washing or you're sucking up to someone or you're aligning with the side. You can't have a feeling of your own.
That is very true. Like people say, oh, you needed to ball wash Melton. Chad will say this, Aaron will say this. Oh, because he's putting on Hackamania, so now you have to ball wash him and stuff. I've been critical of him, but I love his show. I love his product. We get along. We do shows together. We have a lot of fun when we do them. It happens. It happens with like-minded individuals who enjoy the same style of humor.
These people are telling on themselves because they see every relationship as transactional.
Yes.
They can't imagine two people just getting on with one another and enjoying spending time
And
with
they
each other.
don't have their best interests at heart, because if they did, they would have Carl on to debate. They would have me on to talk about this stuff. They would make it a show.
Yeah, Adam was asked to go on with Aaron multiple times. He won't have Adam on either.
He was talking about Scientology, and I said I would go on just to talk about Scientology with him. And he said, why would I bother with you when I could have David Miscavige on? It's like, okay, well then go get David Miscavige, because so far it's just been no. He's had Cheeto and Stoney and Goober and Doobie and whoever.
Speaking of transactional, Kumia, if you want to bankroll a defamation lawsuit in Minnesota, just hit me up. if that money's really burning a hole in your wallet. Can you pull up this picture?
I can do that.
The stuff Aaron's doing reminds me of this ancient meme from the internet. It's a guy going up to a group saying, hey guys, look how retarded I am. Herder. They say, fuck off, retard. And he's like, joke's on them. I was only pretending.
Right.
Like this is
it's very funny.
That's what Aaron's doing in this exchange with you.
It's not working for him. And he's, like I said, he's talked about me 5 times this week. He can't stop talking about me.
Terrible.
Okay, so that was Wednesday evening. This is my favorite. I haven't played this yet on a show. This is from Thursday morning. Oz is on the show. And Aaron brings up to Oz like, hey, this guy Carl I talk about all the time, you don't know anything about him? He wants to come on the show. So, of course, Oz's instinct is like, sweet. Let's get this guy on the show. Let's see what's up.
Yeah.
Machine, yeah.
The
pussy machine.
Quado Vado. Check this out. There's these guys who are fans of this show, or there's a different show that is like obsessed with Steel Toe, and just they were like, we're gonna kill Steel Toe, and they couldn't do it.
Oh.
So now we've triggered the shit out of their host, and he's begging to come on our show.
Oh, please.
See that? Oz's initial reaction is, awesome. This guy sounds like a loser. You'll be able to fucking mop the floor with this guy. Yeah, he's that dumb. He thinks he can come on this show and face you. Wow, what an idiot.
This guy wanted to kill you, and now he wants to be on your show. This is great radio.
Isn't that funny? Oz is like, oh, please. That's great. Now Aaron has to be like, hold on.
It also negates everything he was just saying. He was like, it doesn't make sense if the guy is such a big fan. He doesn't know how to keep up with all of his lies.
It's like this. I don't know if you remember St. Cloud Superman, the weird fat guy who would like protest and harass people on the street. Aaron started needling him and inviting him on the show as St. Cloud Batman, and he had a back and forth with him. Is he saying that he was losing to Superman to have him on the show for a debate?
I'm sorry. He also said that he provides this show with all of the content that they need to survive, and without them, they die. And also, all we want is to kill his show.
Right.
How can those two things
that makes
coexist?
sense. None of it makes sense. We wanted to knock his show off the internet, according to him. Or we wanted him to off himself or whatever. It's like, none of these things are true.
We only make a living if he does his show, and we want his show to go away.
Correct.
Like, I guess this is what Corey Feldman thinks. I think he thinks Jim and them are trying to kill him.
It's true. He thinks
that's crazy.
Aaron thinks we're the wolf pack going after him.
That is like obsessed with Steel Toe, and just they were like, we're gonna kill Steel Toe, and they couldn't do it.
Oh.
So now we've triggered the shit out of their host, and he's begging to come on our show.
Oh, please.
Right? But he wants it so bad.
That was hilarious. Right? Anyway, so we're not going to have him on the show. Oz, let me explain why.
That he texted me personally.
Oh.
Can you believe that, guys? I texted Aaron personally. I also texted Aaron when I was at a baseball game when his team, Minnesota, was playing. And I was at the game. I was like, hey, Aaron, I'm watching your team play. I also was at a bar in Florida once, and there was a big Minnesota Vikings thing on the wall. It was a Vikings bar, and it said Skull. And I took a picture of that and sent it to him.
Yeah, but you were calling the Steel Toe office, right? Or the
No, I was texting Aaron. No, I was texting Aaron
personally?
directly. I know, isn't this wild?
You thought court records were boring? Carl recounting texts to Aaron when he sees things that remind him of Minnesota.
Texted me personally.
Oh, shit.
Like he begged me. He's like, you have to let me come on your show. And I'm like, wait a minute. I got this guy on the hook. He's begging me to come on the show. The funniest thing is to tell him no, right?
Hilarious.
Huh.
Did I say you have to let me on? I said, when can I come on? I believe is what I said.
Right.
The funniest thing is to be like, so then every time I tell him no, he goes on his show and starts chimping out about it. So I'm like,
oh, he's black?
Yeah. Well, no, he's a mega Jew.
He only just learned that term.
Hold on a second. I'm a mega Jew?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a half Jew, and you're like...
Jesus. I had no idea
Orthodox.
I was a mega Jew.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was in IT, according to Aaron. I didn't know I was also a mega Jew.
They call those super Jews.
And, so every time I deny him, he chimps the fuck out. And I'm like, you know us. Like, our show has always been, if we find out something bothers you,
yep,
we're just going to keep bothering
the Bears.
You. So Quado Vado with it.
Then we go to jail for
it. He's how you were saying before, how they all become the same. I said on your show years ago, whenever John started using a term over and over, he just learned it. Yeah. I used to joke about like a word of the day calendar, but he heard somebody use it and then he kept saying it over and over and over. That chimping out thing, not saying it wasn't a thing, but it wasn't everywhere until that Chud the Builder guy started getting popular and then got arrested, whatever, because he was saying that all the time. Then everyone else started saying this that are like Aaron, doing all this stuff. So the fact that he's using these terms, he's never said shit like this before ever until recently. So he hears something new and just repeats it verbatim.
$1. Thank you for the $1, buddy. He says, there's nothing more embarrassing than talking shit about people constantly having an excuse when they want to talk to you directly. I would call you a pussy, but you're too gay to be near one.
Pretty good $1 chat, I would say, right there. And of course, you know that Aaron didn't like it because of the way that he read it. Says that he thinks he doesn't have a lot of respect for this person. But it's a great comment. You know, you talk a lot of shit about me, Aaron. You say a lot of things about me. And I go, oh, come on your show. We can talk about it. And you go, it's funnier if I don't have you on the show. No, it's way less funny to not have you on your show.
A normal human being would notice that every time they make this statement in whatever medium or forum, they get the same response from so many people, and just think about it or internalize it in some way.
Well, also, let's not forget, Aaron watched the entire hour and 15 minutes I did with Chad Zumach. He found it compelling and interesting enough to watch it and then talk about it on his show. And then I'm like, hey, we could recreate the whole thing all over again on Steel Toe. He's like, no.
No.
Thanks.
It's the same with the boxing thing. He lays down a challenge, people accept, and he's like, well, no.
Yep.
I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, you caught my bluff? Never mind. I'm a pussy.
Sorry I didn't marry a geriatric who's barren as a brick.
Oh, goes right to my wife. That's interesting. So a guy goes, it's embarrassing that you wouldn't just have Carl on the show. He talks all the shit about him, and then you won't have him on the show. And Aaron's first thing to go to is Carl's wife is older than him. Got me. Fuck.
What number of marriages are you on right now, Kyle?
I'm not trying to have children. I'm actually not trying to have children right now. I am on my first wife, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see how
Sounds
that
like
goes.
a lot of coping to me.
That's a crazy way to respond. I forgot he did that.
Would call you a pussy, but you're too gay to be near one. Sorry I didn't marry a geriatric who's barren as a brick. No, there's a guy, Carl, and I am just fucking driving him to the verge of insanity by going like, he does a show every week where all he does.
I'm more mentally sound than I should be based on the way that I live my life.
Also,
to be honest,
why would you not play a clip of that?
I know.
If you were driving someone to insanity just by sending a person a text message, play that. What great fodder for the show.
For sure, you would think so. And you think Oz would be like, sweet, you probably have some clips of that. He hosts a show about you. You must have like tons of clips with that, right?
Yeah, no, he'll never play footage of us. No. He'll only play footage of people criticizing us or of women. That's the only two things. So when there was a fake Moody went into Mersh's chat and Mersh went on a racist tirade against me, he played that. He thought it was really funny, but he'll never play anything from this little piggy. The Mikey phone call, wasn't that embarrassing?
He never played it.
Why not play that? Play
I was
the
so
most
shocked. I was
embarrassing
like,
thing.
this is your chance, Aaron. Why would you play these clips?
The reason he won't play it is because, sure, it was set up wrong and we presented it incorrectly, but at its core, what an embarrassing admission from Mikey that Aaron had fun in jail and seemed relaxed compared to his normal life.
I presented it incorrectly, not you, Moody. I like that you said we. That was very sweet of you. It was my fault.
Sorry, steel toes rubbing off on me.
I know.
I don't think it was even incorrect, but there's something that happens to these guys that's really, really similar in terms of like, you know what? Come back to me. I need a second.
Okay.
By going like, he does a show every week where all he does is obsess about us and our show.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he like feels like he's entitled to like debate. He's such a nerd.
You literally invited me on your show before. I've been a guest on this show. He feels like he's entitled to be on my show. I just asked if I could come on. That's all. You know who I am. You talk about me all the time. Seems like it'd be kind of normal that I would come on. Also, he does a weekly show. He's obsessed with me. Bubble Popper pulls all these great clips in a subreddit, and then we pull them and watch him on the show. It's not an obsession at all. I'll be honest. This week I was watching a little more Toe than I normally do. But for the most part, I think Moody will contest to this. I watch all this stuff 2 hours before the show starts. I'm like, all right, let's see what Toe was talking about this week.
Go back 2 weeks when Bubble Popper took that week off.
Yeah.
Carl was the least prepared for that show than he's ever been for any show.
Bubble Popper, come back.
He goes, I want to debate you. Like, about what? I think.
All the lies you say on your show about me and others.
I think you're an obsessive faggot. You think that I suck. Like, there's no.
Yeah,
like,
you win.
What are we going to do? Talk about Israel and Palestine? You'd get embarrassed on that one.
Are we? He's already running other scenarios in his head. And if we did have a debate, we could have a political debate. And I'd beat the shit out of
Right.
him.
Because, thank you. There it is.
Yeah.
Because he, like Chad, the reason he can't even watch the Mikey clips is because he does not understand criticism about himself.
Right.
I've seen Chad do that. They'll be like joking about Chad making an appointment to go to the bank, and he's like, I don't get it. I don't understand. What are we laughing at? He doesn't understand, so he would have no responses. It hits him so hard. You see his digs at Carl. There's no actual criticism about the business model or the show. He's a faggot. Okay, good one.
His wife's old.
Point Aaron.
Got me.
You wanted to.
He's incapable of. I was talking to someone about this the other day. He's incapable of being able to build someone up in order to tear them down. Right. All he can do is criticize someone.
Yes.
So, I mean, something I can say about Aaron is I think that he could make it in radio to some extent. I think he's got the chops to talk for a really long time that other people don't. But I also think that he's incapable of putting aside his own ego. He wants to be the best, but he himself inside doesn't believe that he's the best, which is why he wants to be the king of the 185th largest market out of 205 markets, rather than moving out to an actual city where there's an actual industry and trying to make something of himself. He doesn't do that because he fails in the 185th market, so he's going to fail in the 20th market or whatever it is. Like he's capable of being somewhat good, somewhat mediocre, like having a career, but he gets in his own way and will never be able to have that because
we say the same thing about Opie. He could be reading the news or just going from song to song very, very well. But I think you're all just filibustering in order to keep that chat on the screen as long as possible because holy shit.
But they don't take constructive criticism. They don't take help.
Yeah.
They know better. They don't need anybody's assistance and act like everything's amazing. But once the camera's off and everything, they're like, why are we not getting money? Why are we not doing this? Why am I not where these other people are? It's because you don't listen and you don't let anybody help you.
Yeah.
Are we going to? You want to debate? There's nothing gayer than you being so insecure that when people call you a fag, you want to go on their show and debate. No,
Oz is so checked out at this point. I was just like, oh, this guy's making fun of you and he wants to come on the show. You should have him on the show. Oh, I said the wrong thing. Okay, then you go then. I was just like checked out.
Are we alpha? What's the character today? I don't know.
What are we doing? It's funny because he wants to come on and I won't have him on. Okay.
Yeah, earlier in this clip when he said he wants to come on and Oz goes, do it, because then he knows I don't need to be here. Let Carl do it. Yeah. I don't have to come in tomorrow.
I can sleep in.
Yeah.
But again,
I want to debate you.
You see the real bit. He's like, oh, Palestine, Israel, I'm in. Anything else he wants to talk about other than me, I will win. But if I'm the subject, I'm out.
Yes.
Carl, who's famously political on his shows. And
that's all I talk about.
I go on their show and debate. No, I want to debate you about whether or not I'm a fag. You're just like, that's like the faggiest thing I think I've ever heard.
Not what I want to debate.
So now I've got their fans all worked up too.
Oh, great.
And so now all I'm going to do is just keep poking the bear. Just keep poking them. And then if I talk about them for like 2-3 minutes like we are now, they'll turn it into a 2-hour segment.
Oh, well, I mean, we're giving him material. He should thank us.
He should.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Now have me on your fucking show so I can make you some money. You retard.
Do you think Oz would come on this show?
We asked Johnny a few times. He declined, but we've never asked Oz, have we?
Oz might.
I think he might.
Oz might come on.
I think he might.
I would have Oz on the show. I have a clip from this morning. Aaron talked about me again. But first, Ricky Bev, supertip.gg/WATP.
You guys don't know the real Carl. Aaron is right. He's a ball of rage. We're all scared of him. I saw him beat a guy half to death over Bill's game. He's a dead inside maniac.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. When I told Carl that we didn't have a USB stick for his soundboard at Hackamania, he flipped a table.
That's true. Cyborg Gaddy coming in.
He does the same voice Maddox uses whenever he disagrees with someone.
Yeah, when people do the hater voice, it says a lot about them and less about the haters. Jordan Bates, $5. I want to see Latanya and Andrea versus Karmic and Toe Celebrity Deathmatch episode. Is that the transverse women?
Yeah.
Jordan Bates, Out of the Closet versus In. I like it. Michael Pellerito, money. Thank you for the money, Michael Pellerito. That's what we're here for. Pencil necked. Toe has gone full Andy Griffith's character at the end of A Face in the Crowd, playing his laugh track applause machine, screaming he is so great. I'm not familiar with that.
He's CM Punk in that ring, playing the crowd going wild to himself.
That is true. Keela 420, Cope Moore poop eater. Hi, Adam.
Oh, hey.
9 Inch Nails. Hashtag FST.
Is poop a blocked word in your chat? Why is it?
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it is. I didn't block it, but I guess it's possible. Keela 420 coming in with, look at this, 5. Who are these podcast gifted memberships? Thank you, Keela 420.
Oh, you and your sound effects.
If you received a... Hey, Erik.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
If you received a gifted membership, we do bonus shows twice a month on this channel. And also, you get the links to our Saturday shows that are behind the paywall. I'll be doing one tomorrow with Trucker Andy. And we'll be talking about Kyle Mooney and Beck Bennett have a podcast.
They do.
You're familiar with this?
I am.
All I know is that Andy and I have been friends for a long time. I remember Andy and I having a conversation like 10 years ago. He's just like, Kyle Mooney sucks. He's the least funny person on the planet.
He's an insufferable asshole.
He sucks.
So he did he was up at Sirius for something. I don't remember, but he was doing the rounds, right? After every interview that he did, he told the next producer for whatever show that came to get him how terrible the previous interview was and was complaining about something. And so like he didn't do us. I don't know if he did my show or Sam's show or it was one of those. And then it went on to the next thing, and Roland came over and goes, what happened on the thing? Nothing. Why? Well, Kyle's saying it was a big problem. No. And then he did something for Raw Dog, left there. And then we heard down the whole telephone game where they're like, he was complaining about the thing at Raw Dog. Like, that's what he was doing every time. He's an asshole.
What a prick.
Yeah.
Well, good. Now I have more reason to make fun of him because
Please
I
do.
never thought he was funny. Andy's never thought he was funny. And he does a show with Beck.
They are kidding on that podcast. It's like a total put on. They're not really.
I understand. It's called
Okay.
What Is This Podcast? They're not sure what the podcast is.
No, they're really playing on that like bland white guy. Like there's a part of the Opie Ron morning show discussion. They're both playing very, very bland characters, kind of trying to spoof something. I don't know how it goes with the guests. I've only seen it a little bit, but it sounds like he was doing some kind of bit with that interview thing. I don't know what that is.
It made no sense because everybody was so like,
thing.
why did he have such a miserable time? We have no idea, but he went through everyone saying the previous interview was terrible.
Translation, Adam's friends with Kyle Moody.
Never met the guy.
Okay. Lil says, Nagel, do you drive a 4Runner?
I do not.
Thought I saw you at the diner in Hoboken eating fettuccine Alfredo. Also, Nagel, why is Opie such a jerk? Hi, Carl. No poo for you.
Check out Wednesdays and Saturdays on WATP, and that will answer why Opie is such a jerk.
That's true. Lil says, Anthea, what is he, in a roll of peanut butter with celery or something? Peckers.
That's dumb.
That's dumb.
Home run, Comey, a home run.
We will have a Chip voice on Super Tip soon. Frank Niblas became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Frank. You can do that too, by the way, everyone out there. Become a member on the channel. You get some bonus shows and you support the channel. We appreciate it. Soccer Night in Detroit. I picture Aaron Imholte as one of those douchebags who wears a 9-line t-shirt, smokes Pall Malls, and drinks PBR.
Yeah. He's one of those douchebags that only wears workout athletic gear and never goes to the gym.
Dabbling Tim became a YouTube member. Thank you, Dabble Tim. Appreciate it. Kilo 420. Can't play clips that prove L's. No, we can't play those clips. And then Keela came in with another 5 gifted memberships. And yeah, I do have sound effects for that.
The cars are passing me by, they honk and say hello.
That makes no sense. All right, thank you very much for that. And then Discount Don Jameson is here. Is that the real Discount Don Jameson? He's in Canada. I think it is.
Oh, hey, Don.
Hey, Andy. Please check out my art/animation reel. Some Carl art in there. More important, can E-Rock grow a mustache and we vote? Loser gets an Aaron haircut.
I can. I just don't want that haircut.
All right.
You know you'd lose.
Good to see you, Andy. Thanks for being here. Bubble Popper wants a raise. I shouldn't have praised him so much. All I heard is I need a raise. Fair enough. And then look at this fucking asshole.
NLO tonight, punks.
All right, get that off the screen. Get that off the screen immediately.
Is it well enough for NLO, not this little piggy?
Dude, it's ridiculous. I got Rocco. He's sniping MLC while we're doing this show.
Yeah.
The guy used to be a co-host on the show. Then you got fucking Melton, who's just like, hey guys, I'll be on later today. Like, fuck.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I'm stuck with Carl.
Right. Wait. But I'm Carl.
Oh.
I don't know. That thing Melton did felt a little bit like Trump coming backstage at the Teen Miss America thing before the show. Like, he was just taking advantage of his privilege.
Oh, remember a few weeks ago he scooped us with the Aaron Imholte cola stuff, the cost of living adjustment.
Do you think I'm going to forget that? That was fucked up.
He posted on Twitter. I shared it in the group chat. I'm like, let's talk about this on This Little Piggy.
Oh,
he goes and posted on Twitter before the show.
Moody, I'm literally laying in bed going, sweet, we'll break this on This Little Piggy today. And then, next thing I know, he's tweeting it.
He did it to stick it to you.
He stuck it to me, all right. All right. This is Aaron this morning talking about yours truly, still talking about me.
My goodness. Remember, when you gift a membership, you get a link, and the person you gifted a membership to gets a link. Although we're not going to give one to Hot Sauce Cow because he's just a big meanie bajini. So Los Federales gets his link. Hey! I'm giving his link away. I found out that all these Dabbleverse guys, all you have to do to piss them off is just find out what bugs them and do it.
Normal rules?
What a profound statement that is. This only applies to people in the Dabbleverse, but it turns out if you find out what they don't like and then you do it, they don't like that. Aaron is so smart.
I worry about the housing crisis. Are you going to address the housing crisis, Aaron?
Like, you can advertise it. You can telegraph. Like, I do it to Carl all the time now. I just trigger Carl because I'm like, I know what upsets him. I'm like the State Farm guy with the $1 on the fishing pole. Oh, you almost got it that time. And then Carl just gets pissed off and goes on a big rant about me. And I'm like, that's fun. I'm an old school heel. I just like getting in people's heads. To me, this is all funny. And the fact
Your
that...
Honor.
You're right.
Yes.
I just have, like, I'm in Carl.
Yeah,
How is this funny? Why not at least pretend to have a debate with him? Carl shows up on the show, and then you just go, just kidding, go fuck yourself, Carl, and then throw him out. Like,
right.
do something with it.
I'd have to get up earlier than I normally do. I like to see then. It'd be very funny.
You'd be hyping it up the whole week, and then he takes away this thing that you're looking forward to.
I would do my hair. I'd wear a nice T-shirt like I have today.
Right. No, he just keeps everything super lukewarm, and he doesn't.
You know, what'd be really funny is if I didn't tell any jokes. Okay, I'm not sure where you're going with that, but all right.
Funny, and the fact that I just have I'm in Carl's head constantly. Carl is the working definition of he worked himself into a shoot.
So, I wish you would explain what's going on with me this week. I don't know. I did play a little bit of this on WTP on Wednesday. Thursday, we did a Aaron segment, but it was all the stuff that Blind Mike sent me. So it was mostly about you, Moody. I didn't really play any clips of him talking about me. But now, as of this morning...
That must have been real hard for you, Carl.
It was fine. I like talking about Moody. What a piece of shit he is. But then, as of this morning, I've worked myself into a shoot somehow. Even though I only brought him up one time this week, he's brought me up. This was the 5th time he's brought me up this week.
But you're in his head all the time. What does that mean?
Erik can explain this, right? Working yourself into a shoot.
Yeah, it's a dumb wrestling term that Mark fans try to say to make themselves sound smart. Like, oh, I know how things really go in the industry.
All right, I'll explain it. So basically, a work is something that's fake. You're in on it. You're behind the scenes. You know, Shuli calls you and goes, "Hey, pretend you don't like me," and I'm like, "Oh, cool. All right." That's a work. But then all of a sudden I'm like, no, Shuli actually is an asshole. And I get to the point where I'm like, fuck this guy. I've worked myself into a shoot. A shoot is a real thing that's going on.
Okay. All right.
Erik did a terrible job explaining that.
I wasn't going to.
I know. You have to use real world examples like Shuli.
It's just, I'm not a wrestling guy. I have no idea what any of this stuff means.
Vinny had to explain it to me.
And the fact that I just have, I'm in Carl's head constantly.
The 5th time he's brought me up this week.
Yeah.
Carl is the working definition of he worked himself into a shoot. He started doing the thing with me because John was going away a year or two ago and Carl needed money really bad. So he's like, I'll do a Keanu or a Gino. He's just like them kind of in the way that he just turns on people.
Oh, that's interesting. Have we heard Aaron talk shit about Gino and Keanu recently? Is that a thing?
No.
That's interesting. They brought up, I'm like a Gino or Keanu where I turn on people. Huh.
He's frequently told Keanu that she has one more turn left in her.
Okay.
Against him. That's
but he also said that I desperately need money, which would be like a Gino or Keanu thing.
Aaron has turned on the majority of the relationships in his life that we know of.
Right.
Yes.
But you, Carl, you're there.
Right, yeah.
To make money because he's worried that without Carl doesn't have a show he can do on his own. So he needs somebody bigger than him to be a target.
That's hilarious. This is my favorite part. All right. I forgot about this. I'm glad we got to this. Aaron is claiming that his show is bigger than mine. He literally just said, I need a show that's bigger than mine to be a target. Listen, I know this sounds very pompous and douchey. My show is bigger than Cedric Johns. It's bigger than OP's. These people don't have fucking audiences. Aaron doesn't have an audience. It's retarded to say that I have to go to shows that are bigger than mine.
I asked him in his chat repeatedly when he's made this claim, please, by what metric? By any metric, just tell me, is it quality? What are you judging it by? Is it Catholicism? Are you maybe you're beating us there. Whatever it is, just tell us.
Hours per week on air.
There he's got
He's got me beat on that for sure. He's on air way more than I am.
But also, so what? Does that enter into the quality of the show?
No.
Some things are better, but they have less appeal. That doesn't...
It's so stupid. He's claiming that I'm going after him because he has a bigger show. It's just can't possibly be true.
Make money because he's worried that without Carl doesn't have a show he can do on his own. So he needs somebody bigger than him to be a target or to suck their balls and kiss.
Is that why Aaron is constantly trying to go after Karmic? Is it because Karmic is a bigger show than Aaron?
Yes.
And so he wants him on the show? What is going on?
And Bubba. Don't forget about Bubba.
Right.
Or to suck their balls and kiss their ass. He's very insecure, thus all the smile and laugh talking.
I never kiss balls or lick balls and kiss ass. I pick one or the other. Because then I feel like I'm putting it on a little bit too thick. You know what I mean?
It's hard to stretch your mouth that far.
Yeah, my tongue is sore the next
gotta,
day.
like
I've
you gotta
learned.
bend the balls back. Like
I've
you
learned
put
just to
them
not
within-
do that. Like just lick some balls, suck some ass.
Have you
What is
tried
that?
to
So raw
lick and
from
kiss?
brushing. Yeah.
You can't lick and kiss at the same time. It's very difficult.
Man, it's really
So,
yeah, go ahead.
it's just some of the stuff I haven't seen, but it's just really off-putting that it's like you could just put a mirror right in front of him, and the mirror is reality, and what you're watching is the reflection of what's going on. He's just the opposite of everything that's really happening.
Right. You're talking about a mirror in front of him. When he looks to the right, like our right of the screen, he's looking at himself on OBS in full screen.
Which one is that? When he looks
To the right, to our right.
Yeah.
So when he looks on that screen, he's looking at himself.
Because he does that thing John does too. When you're trying to think of something, John goes like this, like he's waxing poetic. He's pontificating what he's saying here. But as Shuli was pointing out, it's just him trying to think of the next part of the lie that's coming out.
Yes.
Yeah. He also, you're right that he's changed. I gave you a hard time for having him on Compound, but yeah, like Aaron from 3 years ago would be making fun of this version of Aaron. It's he'd have him on the show. He
was making fun of DSP.
Right. And then it got too close
begging
to
for
home.
money. Yeah, it's crazy.
with Carl, I found out what bugs him. And because he worked himself into a shoot, because I started as just a guy that he could grift off of, he started actually hating me.
Why do people say grift off of? What do they think grift means?
It's
Chad
a term
says the same
that everyone
thing.
says, and they
MLC,
all repeat
yeah,
it.
Kevin Brennan says this. Always grifting off you. You don't understand what the fucking word grift means, you fucking idiot.
A grift is a scam. Like
It's a scam.
Yeah, but they're calling anything that's done for the purpose of raising money, whether it's primary or secondary, as a grift.
Aaron shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
If anyone, I'm grifting silence do good over here. It's such a pussy move of Aaron to go after you, and then when it gets too real for him to say, I was just joking. Yep, that's Aaron's thing.
Stuttering John said, I stabbed him in the back by telling him I'm going to go on other shows and then going on other shows after I did it. I have to explain to him, that's not stabbing in the back. I told you in advance.
Yes.
So it's
I
not
stabbed
that.
you in the front.
Yes, it might suck, but I told you about it.
And I think it's because he did a tribute show to me every week. I made fun of it. He stopped doing it. So then I declared victory and started cocking off. And I'm like, you watch. He'll restart the show just because of this.
That's some revisionist history, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we were doing This Little Piggy.
Yeah.
It culminated at Hackamania. We did a big show. We had a lot of guests on there. Big live show in front of 300 people doing This Little Piggy. And then, obviously, Melton had some medical issues.
He got
Rocco
injured
didn't want to do
lifting
the
a
show.
lime tree.
Rocco didn't want to do the show anymore. We took a few weeks off, whatever. And Aaron goes. And then I made fun of him for not doing the show. So I forced him to do the show again. Is that what he wanted?
The real reason behind it, if you want to look behind the scenes, is we took a couple weeks off just because Patrick was unwell. And we were just saying we want it to go back and forth between the channels. And then we saw him start to flounder because he didn't have this show anymore.
Yeah.
And we wanted to see how funny it would be and to what length he would go to in order to try to find new enemies.
We literally, so peek behind the scenes. I was reached out to Moody and those guys. I'm like, hey, should we do This Little Piggy this week? I saw Aaron doing this and this and this. And he was like, no, let's make him sweat it out a little bit longer.
Right.
Because he was freaking out that we weren't paying attention to him anymore. So then he was trying to find new enemies. He was going after other people. It was very fun.
And his through line the whole time was, I killed that show. That show is dead. If it's not back by this week, then it's officially dead. I will declare victory. And then a month later, we were back.
Yep. And it was because he was in court and we had to obviously
once it starts
report.
to significant stuff starts happening again, we've got to stay on top of it.
We had a report on that.
The week I made fun of it. He stopped doing it. So then I declared victory and started cocking off. And I'm like, you watch. He'll restart the show just because of this.
He never said that.
And then he
No,
did.
It's all revisionist history. Now he's controlling our every move. He's and then I said, no, I'm going to make them come back. And then they did. And I'm controlling it. It's not a puppeteer.
He tried. The closest he came to that, he said, if they're not back by this weekend, then they're officially dead and I will declare victory.
Yep,
and then he
did.
just kept doing victory laps for a few weeks. He never predicted.
And then he did. And then he's like, I want to debate you. I'm like, what are you, a faggot? I mean, of course, rhetorical question. But I'm like, we don't have anything to debate. You allegedly don't like me. I think it's funny.
Allegedly?
Your level of
I listen, I have no problem with Aaron. I think he's a shitty father. I think he's a bad guy. I think he's not a great broadcaster. But I'm not like angry with him. I don't dislike him.
You don't
So he's just
dislike him. Like, you can dislike someone, but not wish harm on them. Like, he's a detestable person.
Well, no, I'm actually okay. So this is where it's weird for me, Moody. I'm glad he exists. I want him to exist in this world.
Totally.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So I don't have dislike for him. You know what I mean? So when
you
Aaron's
don't-
just like, well, what's the debate? You hate me, God's blah. I'm like, no, I don't. I just want to.
You want to be his friend? Like, is that
No, I want to call him out for his lies.
So you don't like him, but that's fine.
Well,
like,
hold on
you
a
can
second.
still
Are those
want-
the only two things you can do? Is want to be someone's friend or dislike them?
So you love him? You love him.
I don't think that's true.
See, this is where we differ. Like, you're very quick to throw around like words like friend and like and stuff. Whereas I think, like, if you like someone, you'd want to spend more time with them or like have them be around more. Whereas I don't think that liking someone or not liking them means that you want harm to befall them.
Sure.
You know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I guess
so
my
you
point
can still
is-
be entertained by him, but not like him. You can think someone's a douche. Like,
okay.
I can not like what's his name, Kevin Spacey for the stuff that he's done, but I can still enjoy his acting. It's fantastic. Like, it doesn't mean that
Michael Jackson wrote a lot of hits, didn't he?
Right.
Fucking bangers, man.
Yeah, the hip hop
music speaks for itself.
Kelly's hip opera was was a pretty good thing.
All right, I see what you're saying, Moody.
Yeah.
God damn it, this fucking guy's always reasonable.
allegedly don't like me. I think it's funny, your level of obsession. I don't want to debate you about that. I want to watch you go nuts. So now he let me know what upsets him. So now I'm going to.
How convenient is that? I know I'll lose in a debate, so I'll pretend that if I don't debate him, then I win. Interesting.
You want to know what master
Kamala
code?
Harris should have done that.
You want to know a master code, Aaron? What everyone doesn't like? Being called a pedophile. Just go around doing that to everyone. They'll not like it.
When?
Outside of the
when?
Daniverse.
What year? What year was that?
Yeah, what year are you on it?
Every year. Every year.
dangle that in front of him. And that's going to be a new line of fun that we get to have on this program. Puck says, was it the jelly roll drop? I think the jelly roll drop might have upset him. I think it might have upset him. Bigot on Socialist Media says, Carl probably has several sock accounts here. Oh, God. Carl lives online. I bet you he has sock accounts everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
This is all coming out like hiding in plain sight. This is everything he does is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every accusation's a confession.
Yes, there's never been any
Yes,
evidence
thank
I have a
you.
sock account. I have never had a sock account. I'm GoTopes on Reddit. Go_Topes. Not Reagan.com. Stop it. That's not true.
I signed up to Aaron's Patreon and he blocked me and refunded my money.
Oh
for
my
that
gosh.
Under my
Wow.
name.
That's good business. It's just smart business.
It's just smart. Whip coming in.
Lady K, just say the word. I have some Nagel chasers left over from the 4th.
It's kind
See
of
what
fun.
he did there.
I see what he did there. Natural negativity. Just think, Carol. You had mentioned because you lie constantly about me in your initial text to him, you would have lost the entire week's content. Had you mentioned, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Just think, Carl, had you mentioned because you lie constantly about me in your initial text to him, you would have lost this entire week's content. Yeah, I think I played that okay. Comment, Erik?
No comment.
No comment.
Wow.
What a banger of a show this was today.
There's one thing you missed
Please.
that I think is important to bring
Let's
up.
do it. Let's do it.
The slip of the tongue
Yes.
this week.
Yes.
When he talked about his job. Do you have that? Do you have that clip?
I do, but I don't know where it is. You want to pull it up?
I don't have it with me.
Son of a
It's really
bitch.
simple. He just
It's so
offhandedly says, "Can I say it?"
Yeah, go for
Or are you going to find it? He just says, "All right, I got to get to work." So, I got to get to, and he replaces it with something else, right? That's pretty much it.
It was, we've got to wrap up. I can keep the show going until about 12 until I need to go to work.
There it
and
is,
then
yeah.
we can,
I spit out my coffee in the morning. It was one of those like, what did he just say?
It's like, what?
So the premise is that he is driving for Uber or
I've got a new one for
or something.
I got a text from my buddy Paul Shea of
I know Paul
St.
Shea.
Cloud.
Radio's Paul Shea?
Yeah.
Radio's Paul Shea. and his theory is he's doing janitorial work at the YMCA.
That's why. So wait, when he's on break, that's when he's shooting hoops?
Yeah. Because he's already going to the YMCA, so he's doing janitorial work over there.
Interesting.
I don't know. This is a speculation. No one's seen him there. No one's followed him. That's just what the people down at the station think.
It's hands
Aaron's
down
doing.
the most likable thing I've ever heard about him. Like he
Right.
instantly became almost likable just from that.
Because of the humility involved in it.
It's just what he's supposed to be doing. It's just the right thing for the moment.
He's missing the goal all over the place. He keeps going, it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad that we're missing the goal. It's like, yeah, because you're getting a paycheck. That would make perfect sense.
The thing is, a job would like bring him some good content for his show.
Exactly.
He'd start talking about things happening outside his house.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us on This Little Piggy this week. I want to thank, of course, Erik Nagel at It's Erik Nagel.
Yes, thank you. I also will be live tonight on YouTube and Twitch for the iHeart Show. Tonight, I think 8:30, 9 p.m., somewhere in there, we'll be on live. If you want to check us out, go subscribe on the YouTube channel, maybe get a membership, and thank you for having me.
What are you guys talking about on the show tonight?
Well, we're going to talk about it's all locked down near me because I'm right near where the final game of the World Cup is going to be.
Oh, okay.
And so highways, everything, it's all a fucking mess. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about disasters around the world. China has just been getting its teeth kicked in the last week with floods, snakes attacking people, all kinds of weird shit, and then stuff going on in Hollywood.
Excellent. Who do you like? Spain, Argentina? What do you got?
I'm more interested to see what a disaster this halftime show is going to be. It's the first time they're ever doing a halftime show.
Americans ruin everything. Americans ruin everything.
We do, don't we? Fucking hydration breaks, Moody. Hydration breaks.
The hydration breaks are important because it was in Qatar, and that was like scorching, and so that remained from there. Yeah.
And
there's indoor stadiums. They're playing at indoor stadiums with hydration breaks.
Right,
72 degrees.
It's a leftover from
No, it's because they need advertising.
Extra halftime is wild.
Well, here's the other fun level to it. This weekend is supposed to be a disaster. This week we had smoke coming in from Canada. It was really bad down here. Now, all weekend, we have bad storms and tornado warnings. So I would love to see the stadium try to get evacuated if a tornado touched down. So
that would suck.
Wishful thinking.
I was pulling a real heavy Brenny, riding my bike around the city all week this week, even with all the smoke.
Did you have the tassels in your little bell?
I didn't, but I got to tell you, it was not easy to breathe. It was very smoky.
No, it was bad.
Fuck Canada. What are they doing up there? Adam Busch, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
What do you got coming up?
Well, you can catch me every Wednesday on WATP, and I have a show called PBC, Paid by Client, which is about it's a workplace comedy about tax accountants, starring Danny Trejo, John Lovitz, a bunch of other fun people. It is available on Flowcast or right here on YouTube for free if anybody wants to catch it. And I just wanted to announce one thing I won't be doing and I don't have coming up. What I don't have coming up is I will not be calling the YMCA in Minnesota to tell them that I'm concerned that there is a convicted revenge pornographer there working with young boys and that I'm concerned. I won't be doing that.
All right. Very good. And there's no way you're on a show called PBC because I heard Kevin Brennan say you don't work.
Oh, shit.
You don't get any work, so that can't possibly be true.
Well, then I will be calling up the Y.
All right, very good. Moody.
This Little Piggy .show. It's a playlist of every This Little Piggy episode, so you can go back and see all the weird stuff that Aaron's been up to. But if you're interested in going back in time and seeing everything that Aaron's been up to, I'm cooking something up that should be out. It should be out in the next couple of weeks.
I saw a sneak peek of it before the show, and it's very exciting.
It is crazy.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right. So for Moody, Erik Nagel, Adam Busch, I'm Carl Hamburger. Thanks for coming, guys.
There's a show in town, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. Steel toe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's scrim to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma, another win. Oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we'll recap and flow. Tune in for this little piggy show. From revenge porn to felony, it's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we'll recap and flow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch.